welcome to today's session of Danes and Dice. I'm Toby Dungeon Master, and today we're playing session number 30. I'm joined by these guys. Let's do a quick round of introduction, starting with Kevin.
Oh, my name is Kevin. I will be played by Frederick.
Great character.
I'm Marcus. I'll be playing Dominic Grimdale, the half-orc fighter.
My name is Mikkel. I'll be playing the Satyr Seek, who is a sorcerer.
My name is Emil. I will be playing Gonk, the half-orc bard level 5.
Whose name is Jimbo, but he doesn't.
Gong.
It's for the viewers who always ask who is Gonk when they see Jimbo stat blocks.
And my name is Julian, and I'll be playing Barzoom, the Tiefling Wizard.
Yeah, baby. And together we are
Danes!
So with that said, let's play some D&D. On session number 29, our group woke up in the morning and discussed, for a surprisingly long amount of time, what they wanted from the mayor. It was primarily time spent discussing whether or not they should indeed get a bar or not. To which they figured out maybe that was not the main priority
Next city.
right now. They went to the mayor, they let him know what their request was, and he told them that he would see to it that they would have what they had asked for within a day, or the following day. After which they went to the music shop to fetch the horn that was being fixed, Gonk's horn that is, which was broken in, I believe, session 3. Of 4, long time ago, but he still has it, and now finally it was getting fixed. So they went down to get it. Issue was, when they came in, he wasn't there. He was out in the back alley. They went out there and were ambushed, surprised.
Not surprised at all.
Not really that surprised. They quickly figured out that something was up, and as they came out, they met Grom. For the first time in a long time. They met the hooded figure that Barzoom and Gonk had seen out by the stables. And of course, Grom was not there. It was merely an illusion. And they were fighting against this hooded figure who in the end of the fight managed to escape with his life, telling Kevin that he might not have been able to take them down, but he knows that she will be able to do so. And that is where we start today's session. In the back alley, in the middle of Cremor, out behind the music shop.
I would like to start going back to the music shop. Back in.
You walk back to the music shop.
And what
do I see?
What do you see? Is everything normal in there?
It is a music shop. The owner is not in there.
Great.
And,
I would like to look for the most expensive and finest music instruments.
I believe Zeke has already stolen that.
No, that was the pan flute.
But he said the most expensive music instrument.
No, instruments.
There is only one.
There's only one. All of the other ones are broken. There are quite a few. I mean, there isn't a list of prices on the instruments themselves, but there are quite a few that look pretty fashionable.
The finest horn there is.
Mm-hmm. There are a few. The big one. Great-looking horns. Are you looking for just a, like a signal horn sort of thing, or is it more trumpet-looking?
Both. I have no scrolls right now.
You're just gonna steal stuff. I mean, I'm just asking. There are a lot of different brass instruments in this.
And no cameras.
Right.
In this, and no cameras.
Exactly.
But 3 town guards are looking at me.
Through the window.
What is he doing?
What are you doing in there? Can I see prices of the stuff?
No.
No.
Do I remember which horn was the finest one when I was last here?
When you were there last time, yesterday, you were shown a horn which was, he said, one ordered by a very skilled bard. That horn is not there today. There are other horns though, many of which are similar looking without like the small nitty engravings that this one has.
They're not magic items, is what he's saying.
Oh yeah.
No one's saying that one was to begin with.
For 1,500 gold?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
But there are some very, very fine looking music instruments still.
Do I remember from my detect magic yesterday seeing anything on the instruments?
There were no magic instruments in the store.
All right. What about the drums?
There were no magic drums in the store.
No, but are there drums in the store?
You have pretty much all music instruments except for like more exotic
Sagpipes.
For example, no
Bagpipes.
no bagpipes, no bagpipes, no sagpipes, no
Saggy pipes.
ball sagpipes, no nothing. Just music instruments.
But with my bardic knowledge,
Yes.
can I recognize some of these instruments?
You have seen pretty much all of them before.
Can I recognize some of them as being more expensive than others?
You could.
Or
it's
more
very-
expensive quality?
It's very easy for you to decipher which are worth more money.
I shout
wanna
from
take-
outside, say, Gonk, hurry up, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing one piece of the most expensive of every one of them. Of every.
That's gonna
You've got
take up
10
a lot of space.
You've got 10 seconds.
And I don't care.
Okay, so you're gonna be running out with a tuba and a horn and a drum.
Oh,
and a
preferably
flute
I would like
and
an expensive lute, an expensive drum, an expensive horn.
Those 3.
you get those 3.
Great.
Put them on your inventory.
Nice. I jumped down from the roof.
And use your mess kit to mess them up.
I jumped down from the roof and
Is it on fire?
tell them what he told me.
Mhm.
I think he's doing someone else's bidding.
Oh.
He told me that he might not have been able to beat us,
Mhm.
but surely she will.
She.
Yeah. It might be this family again.
Oh, the Cry Trappers.
Yeah.
Who was leading them again?
I think we have to go to that mansion, don't you?
Yeah.
But we were also thinking
There was
about the one,
The temple.
the sister.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
at the
that's
temple.
true.
So there were two.
And she might be on the good side, right?
Yeah, because there were two sisters, right? Because there was the priestess China Trapper,
Mhm.
who was running the Temple of Joy, the Theater of Joy.
Yes, that one.
And then we had Lamia Crytrapper, who was the I
Head of
guess
the
the head of
family.
the family. Yeah.
Maybe it's
but-
one of them he's talking about.
Maybe he's talking about Lamia,
But it's
and she is the leader of the Shadow Thieves.
what time of day is it
Maybe.
today?
It's around noon.
Because maybe China will be around now. Now that we didn't, because last time we
Yeah.
visited like late night and
It was last
she
night.
wasn't. Last night we visited late
Yes,
night.
'cause- Have we met any other women of note that it could be
Well, then it's Miss from the library.
from the library?
Well,
Oh, I remember her.
I think it's a good. I think it would be nice to at least cross out the temple.
Yeah.
Just to ask and see if she's
Figure
there.
out if she's there.
Just to
And if
see
she
if
knows
she's still a
anything.
part of the family, right?
What
It
time
could
of
be
day
that
is
she
it?
drove.
It's noon.
We didn't find any symbols or anything.
But we also need to beware because we don't know if any guards are on the way, I think we should get out of here.
Yeah.
I
It
go
wasn't
over
a
and
very
see.
noisy fight, the
Okay.
one you just had. And you were, far in the back alley. It was,
Okay.
crossbows, it was...
Magic.
I go
Stuff
get-
of
fetch
that kind. There were no, like,
50.
magic, like, big fireballs or explosions being used.
Mm.
And so when you're looking into the street now, you're not sensing there being a lot of people looking your way. You do have corpses on the ground, though.
Of course, yeah. I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, that's maybe a good idea. So, Theatre of Joy to see if Chinna is still a part of the Crytracker family?
Are the
What
corpses
are you doing with all those instruments?
are the corpses very obviously
I mean,
part of the gang, or can you obviously see that they're part of the?
I
criminal
mean, they all
or
have their hoods, which obviously now they're dead, don't have
But not
on.
symbols.
But
the
no,
logo.
there's no.
Good.
I mean, you took the masks that they were in possession of.
Yeah.
So no, there wouldn't be.
But they didn't work, right? They were
no, they were just regular
masks.
Sorrow masks,
Sorrow
no
masks.
magical effects.
Is it a good idea to get the police and get the helms here to tell them about this? Then we don't look like we're just murderers.
might
once
actually
again.
be.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Maybe Gonk should go to somewhere with his new stuff and go to
Yeah.
Santalas alone.
Yeah.
Did you get your own horn?
No.
Or just new horns?
Oh, so
That
now
guy's-
it's not
That
important
guy
anymore?
really owes me stuff.
Are you gonna-
I'm just taking it.
Nevertheless, we need to get out of here.
Okay,
Should-
so you're leaving
Should
behind
one
your.
of us go to tell them that this
At the
happened?
Theodon. Yes,
And
I
then
think that's a good
the
idea.
other one can go to the Theatre of Joy, or should we go?
We go and meet at Santala's Rest, and then we go to the Theatre of Joy together.
Yeah,
All
I
your
would like to-
belongings are currently
At the at the Theodon. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe we
We'll
should
go
go to the Theodon.
Yeah, and then you'll just have to.
You see
Act like this is your stuff.
What you see as
Yeah.
Gonk comes out of the shop is him walking out with, I mean, every instrument has. The
price tag
horn
on?
is a gold horn.
Mhm.
Or is brass, but with like gold plating, I suppose you could say. The drum has like clear gold. What do you say? Linen, kind of not engraved, but stitched in around. It's very much noble
Looking.
instruments.
Can we pack this in? Can we hide this? Gonk.
We take the
I
loot
think-
from the dead bodies. We could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Because it looks maybe.
Do one of the corpses have maybe satchels or bags and stuff?
They have small pouches where they had those glass
Smoke bombs.
smoke bombs
Hmm.
that you saw or that you got from last station.
For-
But no, they have capes, no backpacks or stuff like that.
What if
Can I
I
just-
take? Can I take one of the capes and maybe fold it up like a kind of bag
Easily.
and put the instruments in there and carry it as a bag?
If we tell,
Great.
if we tell
Let me
the,
do that.
the Theodon that this happened, it's gonna look very strange that you have all those instruments on you.
Yeah.
So maybe we should.
Do we still have a room at Sontalis?
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Could we
and the
just?
room and
Could I maybe just drop these instruments up and then
What-
we
what
head
are
to
you
Fade Dawn?
Gonk, you already have a loot, don't you?
Yeah, you have
But
a magic
have you
loot
seen
coming.
this one?
So you're
And
gonna.
Son of a bitch in there. He just.
Yeah, and I
Where
know,
is
I know
he?
it's just. Are you gonna dispose of the old
He
one?
ran away.
Or,
I'll think about it.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get out of here.
It would actually be interesting to find
should
him
we?
as well.
Okay, before doing anything, should we just make it looks a bit more inconspicuous than just a lot of bodies lying in the street, or should we just find a guard, tell them what happened, and tell them?
I don't think we should involve the gods.
No. We could drop. We
Should
could
we
maybe drag
go
the
straight
bodies
to-
into the shop.
Yeah.
Straight to
And if your
Malvin.
horn is still there, then we have an alibi. We haven't been here.
Yeah.
Let's just leave him.
Great.
No, drag it
Oh,
into the
so
shop.
we're not telling anyone about it. All
I
right.
wouldn't
Sure. Then
But
let's.
what about my idea about dragging the bodies into the shop?
That's a good idea, but I
do
have
that as well.
a faint idea of maybe someone will come and clean up if we leave, if we're not hurried. So maybe one should stay here, tell them what happened, tell the guards to come here.
I don't think
Or
it's a
we
good
could
idea to
just
split
leave
up. Though.
those bodies in
Yeah,
the shop,
let's
and
just
then
leave them.
those bodies will get the responsibility, take the responsibility for what happened. Whatever happened, I don't know what happened here. I'm tired of dealing with the
Dom,
authorities.
Let's go
What
to the
do you do?
Theodon.
let's
Together.
go. All right.
Thank
You sure
to the
about that?
headquarters.
Ho ho ho!
I mean, we still need to visit the mayor and get our.
That's tomorrow.
that's
I mean,
tomorrow.
this is wrapped up, so no one's going to be looking in that.
Oh,
so.
that's true.
Yeah. That's
Let's drop that off don't tell anyone. Let's just get out of here and then go to Theatre of Joy.
Yeah, we go do that. All right,
Let's go.
let's go.
You leave the back alley, head out into the streets.
Did we drag the bodies into the shop?
Nope.
No, you left everything else killed. I mean, one of them did die in the wagon, so he's kind of hidden.
I want to grab one of their crossbows, and the arrows. Do I
The
see
bolts.
anything on those bolts? No. Okay. I'm gonna take a crossbow and the bolts I can find.
You have a light crossbow.
How many bodies are on the ground?
That's too late to ask that question because we're leaving right now. We're
I
leaving.
would say that there's 4. I don't remember if there was 4 or 5.
Let's leave.
Okay,
But
let's
you
go.
get a light crossbow
Thank you.
alongside,
5 bolts.
5 bolts, I would say.
All right.
Okay.
I would like to stay behind and drag the bodies into the shop.
You already left.
No, but he
the
goes
entire
back.
Group, but you
Okay.
go back while the rest of them go to.
You
Okay.
just run as fast as you can to the theater.
You go to the Theodon.
Okay.
You make your way to
Yeah.
the Theodon and
This is some shit.
are at Theodon.
We
It was very nearby,
Yeah.
so you didn't have to go to Basket.
we find Marvin. Melvin.
Are we sure we want to tell them about this?
Yes.
It's probably
He's our only friend in the city right
It's
now. We need to
probably
tell
for
them
the
what
best.
happened.
Yeah, I definitely
fast
think
as we
now
can.
we've
It's for
just
the best.
re-established our relationship.
Yeah,
together.
it's
I think we should
re-established
send
a
them-
trust together
He's the
with him.
because he's the one that we want to be working for,
Yeah.
right?
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Don't want to be working for any gangs or nothing.
Is
Or
Melvin in?
halflings or anyone.
You make your way to the office, and Madeline, as a matter of fact, is the one standing out front. Greets you. Says,
Melvin.
"Hello there."
We were just ambushed. We went to get Gong's horn, and we were just ambushed by a lot of these thieves we were talking about
Where was this?
At the music shop.
at the music shop. Yeah.
I'm not there.
Not far away from here.
Are there still anyone there? Did you?
We dispersed the 4 of them, but one escaped. The
Well,
leader
I'm there.
escaped.
I'm
was
not
it the
there.
same?
There was the hooded figure we talked about earlier.
It wasn't the halflings or the half-orcs.
No.
These were different.
Something else.
But
What
someone had
races
seen them
were
before.
they? Asking the DM what races were they?
They were a combination of
Humanoids.
humans. There was one
plants.
halfling, I believe, and the hooded figure that escaped was a halfling.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you present.
Yeah.
And these are no people you've met before.
I feel like doing investigation at night by the lot 18 a
Yes.
couple of nights ago. I saw this hooded figure, this person that got away.
Did you tell
I think
Melvin
we've told.
about that
I think we've told
experience? I
them
think you
everything.
did, right?
I think
So
we've
yeah,
told
you-
them
think we
everything.
can-
I think
I think we
you've
can
said
play with
everything.
everything,
yes,
probably.
Yes.
So the bodies are
Has
still.
he said anything to you? Do you have any clue who might be working with?
Well,
or working
he told me when he was fleeing that he was pretty sure that she would be able to
for? She
fight
will-
us. I don't know,
We don't know.
but that's what we're gonna
He
find
said
out.
it like telepathically, like in
yeah,
your,
he
in your mind,
messaged
right?
us.
But just so you know that the 4 bodies are still in the streets right now, so we probably need to get there as fast as
He kind of leans over, the door is still open behind you, and just kind of yells out to the
At the
guard
shop.
standing out front, going, send a patrol down
in
to,
the shop.
and he knows which shop it is,
Yeah.
down to the shop to make sure that everything is cleared off.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. They're in the shop. We're not in the street, but they're in the shop. But there's a lot of rubbish there.
I'm sure that they'll find everything they need down in the area. They'll make sure to, specimen,
Mm.
I'll spare the whole area. To, what is the word in English?
Barricade the whole area? No,
That's
to
very
lock
good.
down.
To lock down the area and consider it a crime scene.
Yeah.
So thanks for
Of course.
telling me. Do you, I mean, after this incident, wish to keep your things and stay here for longer, or
That would be lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to have our things here and belongings.
Yeah.
You're more than
It's
welcome
fine.
to use the barrack, and I'm sorry this happened to you. I thought with the Nimblefoot gang out of the way that you would be safe at least.
As we talked, as we told you earlier, when we were coming into the city, that we had this experience at
I know, and it all
And
adds
with
up.
his
I just
brother.
didn't in a music shop. I didn't expect this to.
We didn't either.
Even
Had not
be-
really
It was
thought
quite
about
a surprise, yes.
Yeah.
But it seemed like the shop owner was in some sort of way either cooperating or
Right.
maybe he
Was
maybe it.
threatened.
So I
will-
feel like they have some sort of control of
We will
the city.
come to the bottom of everything in regards to that music shop. Don't you worry.
Good.
Thank you, Melvin. Thank you.
And rest assured, you will not be attacked inside the Failed Dawn under my watch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Say that.
Kevin gets backstabbed. Roll me.
We'll head back to the music shop and
But
find.
Let the guards handle the music shop.
Right.
And,
Right.
no need to tamper with what could be evidence.
Thanks. Let's maybe just regroup at our quarters and let's find out what we can leave behind and what we can
Yeah.
take with us.
Any
for
updates
the
and
day.
things I may find, I'll make sure to let you know.
Just so you know, we found these masks on them as well. Just present a mask
Mm-hmm.
that we took from them just to know what
Yeah.
they look like.
I'll make sure to put this into evidence.
All right.
Back at the music shop.
Is it actually possible for me to send my familiar with a message to Gong, telling him to get out of there?
I think, isn't it once it's... I think you can only go 120 feet away from you.
Yeah, but he can't.
No.
You can only tell him, command him within 120 feet, but he can make him go further
anywhere.
Yeah.
if he just gets a command to just go tell him something.
But
I
can
don't- he
the
can't
familiar
But you can't
But you
use
can
it once it's outside.
Oh, you
Right.
can
But-
control it outside.
But metagaming,
Yeah.
I would be doing something while they were headed to the failed on, and
I know. But you're...
so
Yeah, I know.
well, you can try, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear if it was possible. But if it's
Yeah,
not
it is.
possible, then
It is. Give
It
him a
is.
command and it will go.
okay. I want to try to send Sephiroth away, trying to warn him.
You have your
And
little
to
rat
get out of there.
sprint in the direction of the shop. Again, you can't message from it
No.
when it's that far away.
Mm.
But there can be a rat going with its arms and hopefully...
Yeah. Try to drag him out of there.
We're going
Hopefully
to do
Garm will
charades.
realize something. Back at the music shop, you are in the middle of dragging these corpses into the music shop itself. And you've gotten the first two, the ones that were closest to the street, kind of dragged in. I should also add to it that the music shop is on the corner of where the main street is. And so you're essentially dragging these corpses from the very back alley towards the street.
but couldn't I be dragging him from the back alley through the back door?
Which we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
came
you
out.
are, you are on the, let me find you the map from last time and then you will know.
That's actually a good idea.
Just so you know what I mean.
Because I don't think I would be like, hey, I'm just walking with this corpse right here.
No,
down the street.
I didn't
Hey,
think
neighbor.
about that until now. But as you see here, the map that you were using last time that we tried it looks like this. Did you like it?
That's
It
beautiful.
looks like
Little bit of.
A little bit of Monica.
this. So you would drag the corpses from in and around here to the shop door, which is up here.
Ooh.
And the main street is up
No,
here.
no, we came out
We
there.
came out here.
Yeah.
We come out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why just went out here. And there was
You
this
did,
fourth one
you
over there.
did, You're right, I'm wrong. I
Yes.
stand correct. I messed up.
I'd like to
my
use that door,
map. Makes perfect sense.
not the front door.
You take a body and put it in another store.
Cheese shop. Hello there.
you make this into cheese.
It's me remembering wrong. I'm sorry. So you start dragging the bodies in as soon as the guys leave. You start pulling them in, and as you get the last corpse into the shop, and I don't know if you close the door behind you, but
I think maybe can I take my? Just have to see what kind of weapons I have.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to. I can't find my weapons. Where are my weapons? My dagger.
Yeah.
Can I maybe just go like on the door so it looks like claws and stuff?
Yes.
Great, I would like to do that.
You scratch the wooden door with your dagger so it looks like claws.
Great.
Yeah.
And then I almost close it.
Just
Yes. Yeah, so people would be like, what's happening there?
gotcha. That's what you do, and as you just finish up doing that and kind of put your dagger in the side,
Yeah.
you turn around, pick back up your.
Oh, can I do one thing more? Can I just turn over some shelves and stuff?
As you start headed into the shop again, and kind of open the door and pick up your bag to move back in, you start hearing clearly footsteps from patrols out in the main street. You don't know that they're coming to you, but out in the main street working their way in your direction.
Can I use my disguise kit?
It takes 10 minutes, so no. Unless if you have your fake mustache and that's all you want to change.
I want to maybe draw some fake blood stuff.
That's gonna I mean, you can start doing it, but they're gonna
It's gotta be real blood.
In the
Cut
middle
yourself.
of doing that.
Or cut yourself.
Also, I should add, I mean, it's a meta thing, but you're not aware that these guards are coming for you right now.
No, but it does look very suspicious. I think there is a chance they might be heading for me.
There is.
So I just want to
Make a
You
roll.
do not have time to use a disguise kit. I mean, you can take the blood back and just kind of splat the whole thing in your face.
I would
That's
do that.
literally all you have time to do.
I would do that.
That's what you do.
Maybe just in the hair, like so.
Disguise kit, you have to make a performance check. I think that's what you have to do when you use a disguise kit.
It is now.
Performance.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's 17.
Kit.
Plus 8.
As well.
Oh yeah. Bardic inspiration.
I don't think I have any more.
Oh.
Oh, I do. I would like to use Bardic Inspiration on myself. As well.
Yes. I mean, your 17 is going to be well enough. So,
But still, I would like to use Bardic Inspiration for myself.
You use Bardic inspiration on yourself. As you splush this blood into your own face, you hear what was, guard steps before now coming down the back alley, and as they do, they start kind of spreading out, and they see, look in your direction, and you're standing in the door.
I thought I was further in.
You're standing in the door, in the
back door.
In the building.
Yeah.
You're in the building.
But
But do they see me?
No, but you can
Okay.
hear them come down the alley and they
Great.
look
I would like
towards the
to
building.
lay down inside the shop so it looks in a place where it looks like I might have been attacked.
Okay.
Maybe somewhere hidden so that people might
It's a
not.
very small shop.
But behind a counter, behind a something.
You lay yourself down on the floor, playing dead, I suppose. or playing
Playing mortally injured.
Okay. You are now prone in the music shop, and it doesn't take more than a couple of seconds before you hear.
And I would like to
these-
put the instruments away from me, so it doesn't look like I've been carrying them.
You would have just dropped the bag somewhere and
Yeah.
laid down on the ground.
Yeah.
And you do that. The guards come sprinting in the door, looking around. Is anyone in here?
Help! Help!
We just left our friend with the wounds all over.
Worst friend ever. And I have been hurt in the battle as well. Just made again.
I'm well aware. You see one guard come kind of running around the corner. We have a live one over here!
Are you kidding me?
And
Kill him!
and one of them, the guard that came to you, just kind of lifts you up. And the first thing he does is put handcuffs on you.
What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Set me free, they attacked me!
Until we know exactly what happened here, we will take everyone in with us. And he kind of just drags you out into the backyard.
I mean, look at my clothes. Look at their clothes. It's not the same thing.
I don't look like that.
No, now look at your man.
What are you doing? I'm just a customer. I was attacked.
He
I'd like to speak to the
gives
manager.
you
Don't you know?
in handcuffs, kind of pushes you out, takes you to one of the other guards. Send him back to the field on, and I'm sure Malvin will deal with him there. We need to clear out this entire area. And one of the guards, just kind of with you in handcuffs, start pushing you forward and walk you out to the end of the back alley.
I'm innocent, I didn't do anything!
Shut up and keep walking.
I'm walking!
My instrument.
As you keep walking, it doesn't take more than 5-6 minutes before you make your way back to the
How many
field.
guards are with me?
There would be one, and you're in the middle of the street now with people everywhere.
But he's gonna fight.
I love that moment when we all.
That is the only
that
warning I'm
forward
giving you.
back.
Whatever you say you do now, you do. No
Oh,
take
well.
backsies.
We'll take back.
But I'm not gonna.
But didn't we say we ran to the music shop as well?
No, you went to the.
You went to the
You
thing.
went to the barracks and sat down.
Yeah, and try to regroup and then talk to Melvin about it.
Okay, I thought we went talk to Melvin. And
What I
then
heard was Marco said you went
No,
to the barracks and
because
talked.
after you said we want to go there, he said,
Yeah.
Melvin said, I think you should
can
leave
deal
the
with
music
it.
stop
Yeah.
alone.
You
That's
are
what
in
he
the
said.
barracks, without me.
Like a villain.
What did you want to do, if anything?
Do we by chance pass a place where
No.
there's not that many people, or an
You're on
alley?
the main street in Primor. There are carts and people everywhere.
But nobody's listening.
Everyone is minding.
And
their
there's only one
business,
guard with
but there is one guard.
In
with
handcuffs.
Is anybody listening?
Sir, what's your
you.
name?
Keep walking.
I'm
stop
walking. I'm
talking.
just. This is a mistake.
Thank you, Julian. That is exactly what happens. You just feel it to the back of your head as you keep walking forward.
Do I pass out?
You do not pass out.
You could
no
perform
damage
it.
done.
Do we,
Just a bump to the back of your head as you keep walking.
Do we pass an alley?
There are alleys with every single road you walk down.
I would like the first.
You will never see Dunk again.
The first moment I get to run.
He is holding
Through
your
an alley.
hands and your handcuff behind your back.
But that's fine if he wants to try something.
yeah,
Let him try.
I'm just setting up the scenario for you so you understand the
Oh,
situation that you're in.
Okay.
Can I cast Hideous Laughter?
Is that a somatic spell? Does it have an S on it?
No.
Also,
Yes.
I would say the
I
second you start casting your spell and talk, you would get a bump to the head again, which would cancel your ability to cast the spell.
How can
If
I?
it's a verbal spell.
How can I see if it's verbal?
It's
It
a
says
V.
VS.
Yeah.
S is
Where?
somatic, V is on
Components.
M, material,
Verbal
S.
somatic material.
Somatic, so then you can't do it because you're restrained. Somatic is hand gestures. So you can't cast any somatic spells right now.
Laugh.
Also, I think you have to be able to see him and he's walking behind you. So that doesn't make things any easier.
go with
So
us?
no
Why did he go back? And why didn't we stop him?
He is still dragging you until you say something else towards the Theodorn. This is your last chance to do something.
I would. Oh, this is stupid. I would like to
How much
cast
health do you
my
have?
1,000.
Can I cast my? No, it's still verbal.
And it's probably still somatic.
Yeah.
I mean,
You are very,
Sort it out.
very limited in what spells you can use right now.
Yeah, I am.
Can only use actions.
Just follow his
Can I-
lead. Talk to
But can I
Melvin.
use verbal spells?
Yes, if you're allowed to say the whole spell.
Whisper it.
I could use this in whispers.
Do you have to see the target? And is it a somatic spell?
You whisper.
No, it's just a
not,
verbal
it's
spell.
just verbal. You whisper Discord melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear.
You do realize you're about to attack a city guard.
Oh.
I do.
But you wouldn't kill one of the party.
I wouldn't do what the guard would do.
I will do what must be done.
I would like to. This is stupid.
yes.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to commit to a decision, and if not, then
Otherwise-
you're at the Theodorn. 9.
No.
8,
How close am I to the Theodon? Can I see the Theodon?
You are this many seconds away from the Theodorn. 5,
No, it's stupid.
4.
Yeah, I don't do anything.
You make your way to the Theodon, and as you come in, you're instantly pushed into the same office room.
Stop pushing me!
You get a bump to the back of your head again, and this bump kind of, you don't fall
Little
over,
harder
but
this
it
time?
pushes you forward, and as you come into the next room, you're standing face to face with Melvin. What's going on here?
Yeah, you
And
can
the
ask
guard,
that.
The guard bonks you in the head again. I found this guy in the music shop. He wouldn't do as we told him to.
I did what you told me to!
Stop talking. And then Melvin comes. He goes, "No, it's all right. Thanks for bringing him. I'll take it from here." And he.
Is that red paint on his face?
Yes, sir. And he walks out. The guard walks out. You're still handcuffed. And Melvin kind of steps out from behind the desk and goes, What the hell are you doing and why aren't you with your friends?
Yeah, you can ask them about that. I was attacked.
He walks around the back. Attacked by who?
I don't know, I didn't get to see them.
Make a deception check.
Why would... As he's kind of in the middle of uncuffing you, or he uncuffs you while he's always... Why would your friends leave you back in the music shop?
I don't know what happened.
And they never told me they left you there. They just said there were corpses in the building.
Well, maybe they thought I was dead. I don't know.
So your friends left you in the music shop for no good reason?
I don't know. You can ask them about that. I don't know what happened.
So stay right here. And Melvin goes out into the courtyard, comes across, and you guys are sitting back in the barrack. You've only been there for a few minutes, but you hear first a quick, like just 2 knocks on the door. No waiting for open. Response instantly opens. So guys, come with me. We have something to talk about.
Okay. Yes.
Sure.
Alright.
And
Right
you
there.
all make your way back to the courtyard or back to the office. Now you walk in. You get dragged into the office itself. Door closed behind you, and you all see Gonk standing with what appears to be blood in his face.
Gonk,
And,
what the hell, man?
Explain to me why you left Gonk behind to die in the music shop.
What?
We did no such thing. We thought he was just behind us.
I was attacked.
We
were all attacked.
I was attacked in the beginning of this assault, which we did not know at all what happened.
God, you're standing right in front of Melvin. Winking does not work in this situation.
I'm using the eyes away from Melvin.
Melvin, I just wanna...
He's clearly stressed out about this situation.
Melvin,
I just got blood in my eye, okay?
Okay.
He's got ticks all over his face.
Take it down.
I'm gonna close the window.
Yeah. Okay. So, we never saw you just leave us. I think we noticed that you left.
I'm giving the 5 of you
Yeah?
one chance to explain yourself. I don't care who does the talking here, but you were all together not too long ago fighting a group of assassins in a courtyard or in a backyard.
And I was knocked out, and then I don't know what happened.
So give me one good reason why your stories do not align.
Well, I thought that he was going for his
You're
horn.
gonna be the only one talking. Explain the situation as it happened.
Well, the situation is, we went to get Gong's horn. Then, all of a sudden, we were alone in this store. We went out the back door. There he was,
Yes.
the hooded figure.
We all know
Yes,
this part of the
that's-
story.
yes.
So what happened since you left Gong to die alone?
We went to go back, all of us, and then Gong went back. I thought he went to collect his horn. We never got that. That was why we were there in the first place.
You left Gong in there alone after a group of assassins had just tried to kill you all.
Well, they had just escaped. They weren't.
We didn't think...
They were on the run. They're not coming back if they're on the run.
So you go into the music shop after they leave.
I did. I wanted to see if my horn was there, the one I was going to collect.
And that's when you were attacked.
Yes.
By who?
What?
I did not get to see who it was.
Make a deception check.
Please D1. Please D1.
He has bardic inspiration.
Oh, I still have bardic
You
inspiration.
have to use that before you roll.
Oh, but he
But
didn't
before,
use it last time.
before I know the outcome of my roll.
You can use...
He did, but he didn't use. Did you use bardic inspiration for the roll that you did earlier?
But
or
it's okay, I rolled 19.
Oh my god.
I think
So
you can.
you-
if
I
you
thought
want
he
to
just
use-
ran around with bardic inspiration after the other
It
thing.
says this can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
So you were attacked just now.
That's
In the
correct.
building.
What?
That's correct.
So how did that happen? You just got here without our guards seeing who did it.
Who attacked you?
How long before the
You
guards
told me we-
arrived? How long before the guards arrived were you attacked?
I don't know. It's all blur. I don't know what happened.
Clearly, he's bleeding. So you were knocked out, I guess.
Exactly. And you know we've been chasing this green light. I don't know what.
But good thing you're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
It's alright.
the rest of you back to the barrack. I'll see to it that you get stitched up.
Yeah.
You are bleeding quite heavily.
Thanks, Melvin.
But can
And for good measure, just a note, a word of advice. Whenever you get attacked, even after the situation, especially if people manage to get away, don't leave people behind on their own.
No, of course. No, of course.
I've got you.
Because there's a good chance that now you didn't, but that you could actually have been murdered.
Yeah, good.
I know.
That is true.
We'll stay together from now again.
Mm.
Thank you,
The
man.
DM says as it looks towards you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go back to the barracks. Gong,
Let's get
head
to
over to the infirmary, and I'll talk to you all later. I have other matters to attend to.
Of course.
Right.
But maybe
unless if it's
I know
very
you're a
important,
healer. You can maybe
I'll
do it.
send you to the infirmary. We don't need to waste any of you guys' abilities or anything of the sort.
I'll bring you there.
And
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
take it
stick
from
together
there.
from now on.
Of course.
Yes.
This is
now,
a lesson.
please,
I'm looking
I
at
have
Gong.
other things to attend to. So unless if something very urgent and very important comes up, please do not disturb.
Of course. We'll take him to the infirmary.
And
then
he just
head back to
walks
the
over
barracks.
and opens the door.
I feel like the Umbrella Academy.
We head to the infirmary.
You walk out into the courtyard. You head across. You wouldn't know where it was, but you would have pointed you in the direction and come into not a big, like kind of similar shape of the buildings to your barracks.
On the way there,
Yes.
I would like to tell Seek what actually happened.
Yes.
Are
Blah, blah,
we
blah,
here?
blah,
You're
blah,
all
blah,
here,
blah.
right?
And I would like to. My arms are free,
This
right?
is yeah.
Are there many people around?
Yes.
Seek,
You are in the middle of a courtyard.
take my dagger. Can you just cut just a bit?
You are in the middle of a courtyard. If he cuts you in the face, guards will see it.
Is there a place where?
No. You are in the middle of the courtyard at the Failed Dawn.
Are we
I think you're gonna have to punch yourself in the face.
We just say that I healed that on the way.
Just trip over.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on.
I can also trip.
No.
I would like to trip. Make it look like I've.
Make
You
it
don't have to roll anything to trip yourself.
You have to fail a roll.
Roll damage though.
But I would like to make it look like I hit my head as well.
Performance.
Make a performance.
Are we with him?
I don't think so.
No.
I think
Not
we're just
20.
waiting. We're just
You fall over, and as you don't hit the, I don't assume you're actually trying to hurt
Oh
yourself.
no, I'm trying to save
As you
myself.
don't hit yourself, you make a doom sound with your mouth that is incredibly synchronized with the sound or with the motion that you make. And the first thing that happens is that a lady, a more noble lady, comes running over. Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit hurt, but I don't know where
We're going to the infirmary.
You should hurry. He does look like he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, we'll hurry as
And
well.
she kinda
While
helps
they
you back up
talk,
on your
is there maybe a small?
No, she's literally holding your arms, lifting you back up on your legs. You're laying down prone. She's helping you up.
I just want to make a small wound that they actually can't stitch.
You have a dagger.
What
You can't
about
stab
this
yourself in the face when there's a noble lady next
No, I would
to
like
you.
to see if when I'm down there, I can grab a rock and maybe just.
We're never gonna
I
find
thought we
Grom.
were, I thought I was gonna save Grom today.
No, I mean you can do it, but she will see that you do
You
it.
know you're killing me right now.
I know, but you want to stab yourself in the face.
Not
you're-
very much. Just make a scratch or something that it can actually stitch.
Can he just have
But if I-
Right now, there's
What about
just
that guy?
paint splattered in my face.
with
Your idea.
a nat 20? Can't he like aim for a stone when he fell and just go down?
I mean,
get that-
she firmly believes that you were just
Yeah.
hurt, and that what is in your face is actually blood.
But
Good. We'll just.
did you plan to
very much
actually get
believes
hurt
Thank you so much. We'll head to the
when
infirmary.
you tripped?
Yes, that was my plan to make a trip so that I could just.
Oh, I thought you just wanted to make it look like you got hurt.
But I not.
He already looks hurt, so why would he make it?
No, to have like an actual, scar in the face.
Yes, I want that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
You initially wanted. I thought you just wanted to fake it.
No.
Okay, well then you have made a small cut. And it
Thank
does
you.
not at all, that's my misunderstanding, it does not at all bleed to the extent that your face is currently covered, but there is a scar.
Great. That's all I wanted.
That is what
Thank
you're
you.
getting. That is what you're getting. You make your way back on your feet, all of this happens, And
I'm so glad I'm not there.
you make your way to the infirmary. You're met by a nurse who comes to you and goes, "Oh, are you okay?"
I don't know.
We were just in
It
a
does hurt a little.
We were just in a battle
Looks
and Melvin sent
Come
us
on,
here.
lay down, and she kind of escorts you to a bed. Thank you for helping him.
This is
take
my
him from
manager.
here.
Will he be all right? Will he be all right?
Are you there?
Were you able to help him?
You lay down on the bed as Zeke is escorted out of the nursery.
Okay.
And we hop back to the rest while you're in the nursery.
Did you send your? He's everything's fine. He's in the infirmary now.
Infirmary.
Where's your rat?
Well, he didn't return yet, I guess. So I guess he didn't make it. So yeah, I'll try to evaporate him wherever he is.
You can do that. This comes back to you.
Yeah.
So while
So
he's
what
in the
the hell?
infirmary, should we go to Theatre of Joy?
Let's wait for Gonk now, so we're together
Yeah.
and then go together for the Theatre of Joy. I
That's
think
right. That's the best plan.
maybe right now the soundest decision we can make.
Yeah.
Other than playing Thumb War while we're waiting, but yeah.
So you have done nothing to remove the fake blood during all of this,
No.
right? No. Okay. So instead of RPing it out, I just want to ask you, how do you plan on explaining that like 90% of what is red in your face is not blood?
Someone else's blood.
But I thought that I took the blood from the kobolds.
Oh, I thought you meant you had like a little vial of
No,
so
I
it
don't
is
have
actually
that.
blood. Okay, fair enough. I thought you
It's
had like a
real
little
blood.
vial in
It's
the
real
disguise.
blood.
Since you said disguise kit, I thought you wanted to use like a little.
No, yeah, but then I figured that wouldn't work, so I
You
just
but
grabbed
fair
it.
enough. Then no worries. She stitches you up. She cleans off your face, and well, now watch out and don't get hurt.
I will.
And you,
Thank you.
Get a little Hello Kitty band-aid on your forehead.
What a beautiful
It's probably more like hello.
And a slap in the face.
Hello, Cremon.
Hello.
On the
Hello,
front.
Tabaxi.
Yeah, something like
Hello, Tabaxi.
with a little bow.
And
That
you
is
make
funny.
your way out the front door of the.
Do I think she's hot?
No. For the sake of everything right now, you do not.
She's
an old lady
fat
that is
woman.
just happy to help you.
Old hag. Well, that doesn't matter to Gonk.
Okay.
And you're
Exactly the
escorted
women
down
he
the,
likes.
It's my type.
and make
Do
your
I-
way back unless if you do something
I would
else.
like to make my
You
way
make your way
back.
back to the barrack and you're all there together.
All right.
What the hell happened?
What? Are you?
No, I tried to drag the bodies into,
I tried to drag the bodies into
You don't have to whisper in the barrack.
but I do not know if people are listening.
Fair.
I dragged the body into the shop, and then I heard the army coming back.
What,
And then I was standing there, and
I thought you were gonna just go with us there. I didn't even notice you going.
no, you never do you?
Well,
Gonk, this is not the time to.
Okay.
I just wanted the instruments, and I wanted to look like maybe some the kobolds, maybe they took the instruments and stuff.
I was.
I
But
see.
now, like, I didn't get anything.
I see. Okay.
You didn't
Were
get
they
it. Oh, you lost all the stuff you had
Where are
gathered?
they
Some of
kobolds?
the. Some of
No, no, just
I remember.
You know
and
what?
elves and
you know.
humans.
It was the bump in the head from the court.
Well, all right.
I'm a little dizzy.
But so you weren't attacked at all.
No, I just panicked.
Oh, so that was just a.
That's you panicking. Please don't ever do that again.
What would you do if you were in the shopping
Well, you could have just.
Why are you whispering?
You could have gone with us
You could have just gone with us.
with your instruments.
Where
You should definitely go with us next time.
I couldn't just walk in here with my stolen instruments, could I?
Why not? You had them in a backpack, right?
Yeah, you had folded them
From the,
together.
with a cape made of a cape from the dead bodies. I couldn't just bring that in here, could I?
Well, maybe you could have just taken one instrument instead of three instruments.
What's the fun in that?
Well, one is better than none.
Yeah, now you got
But
that.
even
I still
rhymes.
have my old
Anyway,
instruments, don't I?
we should.
Did
Anyway,
you get your
Do you? I looked to see
I'm
if
glad
his old instruments
He
are
does not have his horn, but you do have your.
I have my lute and my drum.
lute
Yeah.
and your drum.
I'm glad you're good and you didn't and you weren't attacked and you're safe. But I think we should probably start moving
Yeah.
because things are happening at
Things are
rapid
happening.
speed. And we should.
And now
I think
they
we
know
should
how
go
we
to
look.
the temple,
Let's definitely go to
Yeah.
theatre.
the Theatre of Joy.
Let's do it.
And ask for China.
Sure.
Maybe
So what are we gonna
stick
ask?
some
Grab one of
there.
your instruments with you.
What are we gonna
All
talk
my
to?
instruments from his shop.
Yeah, well, we'll get them when the music owner he'll get punished, and maybe you'll get free instruments from the mayor tomorrow. That's gonna be
Be your one now.
Have
Yeah.
we had in this time waiting? Have we had a short rest? Is that kind of a
No.
thing? No.
It's not been that long.
okay. So
Well, so
what are we
do you
gonna
wanna know?
Yeah. What are we gonna talk with her about?
Her family, right?
Yeah.
If we can in
Some way we need to.
trick her into actually talking about Lady Lamia and the
Mhm.
mayor and if anyone could be that half elf.
I need to
Right.
point this out. If she is maybe the one that is going to take care of us, maybe we
Mm.
shouldn't go there. Just
There is a risk there. You're right.
if
And
it's
we
the
didn't
symbol of
last-
the Cry Trappers, that's the mask, right?
and we didn't see the Shadow Thieves logo or symbol anywhere in
The
in
only place you've seen
temple.
a Cry Trapper sigil is on the key.
On the key.
on the key.
And that's still the mask
And with the
thing,
Shadow
right?
Thieves.
No, the mask thing is the shadow.
The Infinity. symbol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but right now she's our only lead.
Yeah.
She is. And last
I mean,
time,
we also talked about going to the estate,
mansion,
to
yeah.
the mansion, if that's even possible.
do you think that we can just waltz up and ask to see Lamia
Probably not.
cry
Probably
trouble?
not. Well,
Or maybe
we
the
could-
key works somewhere.
We could shift into Corbin Brain. You could shift into Corbin Brain.
That's true.
I
We
mean,
you
that
have the
is-
masks.
Yeah.
and
That is true. Although that is risky
That
as
is
well.
very
It's
risky.
very risky.
But if we go to the
Sure,
temple,
sure,
and
sure.
go to the temple and see if China Cry Trapper is there.
Do we have any idea where we could use that key from where we've been so
Well,
far?
what I thought yesterday or last night when we went to the temple, I thought maybe we'd find something related to a passage or a pathway or a symbol of either the Cry Trappers or the Shadow Thieves.
Hmm.
But
Well,
there was nothing there, so
a temple would be a nice hideout,
it would,
wouldn't it?
and it would be a nice
Or a front.
A front.
yeah front for and if
A mask.
if there's a passage somewhere, as it says in the letter, there must be a secret passage from Cremor to outside of the city without going from the gates.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Can I have the map? Do you have it?
Of course.
Yeah. Just to make sure we can maybe make
I pull down my pants and you have
That's a
You have it on a string
that's a very
in your
small
pants.
map you have.
Yeah. It's the same size as yesterday.
Did it shrink? There.
The map.
Or what are we talking about?
Yeah, you can't see anything on that map anymore.
It's destroyed.
Yeah, I have the numbers.
I think we should go there. Maybe Sephiroth could actually sneak around while we're talking with Chinna.
That's true.
You know, one of us could sit with you and you can go into.
Yeah, that's because I kind of need to see
exactly.
what
If you wanna,
he
he sees.
exactly. If you wanna
Otherwise,
use its eyes, you
I
can
would be
use
able
your
to
own.
know what he saw.
That's on tiles.
You would be in a
Then-
passive state when you're in the other.
Yeah.
I
Pheromone is
see.
over here. so-
Yeah.
We're
Hold on.
See you in 5 minutes.
But is that where we're going?
The Theatre of Joy is.
I think these guys are checking out the map, so
No,
hopefully
that's
they'll
number 6.
find something.
It is
Theatre of
actually
Joy.
hard to decide.
It's right here.
It's not easy.
So it's right
There's
down here.
Many numbers,
So it's right down here.
many points of
Yeah,
interest.
and it's actually close to the gate. Oh, not the gate. It's close to the wall
Oh,
Oh, it
in
is.
town, the temple. So it's actually pretty. It would make sense.
Could be a place of.
What if we go to the temple and, without giving her information about
Who we are.
why we
who
are?
and why we're there, but ask her about if she's ever seen a key such as this.
Would it make sense to try to act like we were trying to make like some sort of thing,
Like a research on the history
of the
Cry
city,
Trappers.
something. Yeah, like we're trying to.
That
One
would
of us
make a
could
lot
be
of
like a
sense.
person trying to write a book or
I mean, you're bookish.
trying to. Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
You know the reading thing.
So maybe if you're researching the history of the Cry Trappers and the Denahirs, or like not maybe just the history of the rich families of Cremor, then you can ask a question about maybe
And we've heard that she's a cry trapper.
Yeah. We can
it
ask.
would be easier to talk to her than to her mayor cousin and her sister.
Yes, I think the best idea is to ask her about the relationship between the Denahirs and the Cry Trappers.
Have you met her before? Were you there when
she wasn't there?
No,
she wasn't there.
But you were there, right?
What?
When we tried to
Theater
go
of Joy?
there?
Yeah.
She
who was there?
She was like a priestess.
Yeah, but who was there of us? You were there.
I was there.
Were you?
I don't remember.
You probably weren't there.
It was last night.
No, you were at lot 18. You were at lot 18 with Gong.
Well,
we were. That's true.
But I think it's a good idea to.
I think it's not a bad idea. Maybe I would like to have someone else with me. Like we were 2 people instead
I'd like
of
to come.
just.
I haven't been there. You can go. You've already talked.
Well, it's just I thought.
We're going to the theater.
Yes, Gong.
Yes,
I would like to come.
We're all going.
It's not that kind of theater though, but I think we should stick together.
I've been there. I know what it is.
But maybe we should all just go together and.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And I can try and sniff around.
I mean, maybe we should try more things at once.
Yeah.
I should be outside trying to control my familiar in there, trying to look for, while someone else interrogates her. Or ask her questions.
I just need to tell you that I'm just looking
That's
at
a good idea.
The music shop is right next to that Theatre of Joy.
Oh, really?
Just so you know.
Oh. That's exciting. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
I think it's a great idea.
I think we should go there, and if
Good
you want,
plan.
I can stay with you.
You 2 keep watch, and I will go in and ask for China.
We can act as if
Together
we are
with-
meditating somewhere.
Let's do that.
The 2 of you.
And
Sure.
yeah,
All right.
put up our hoods so we won't get recognized right away.
Good idea.
Let's do it.
We're going.
You tell me what your plan is.
We are going to the temple.
Debated 15 plans.
We're going to the Theatre
Oh,
of Joy.
savage!
No, it wasn't madness. I just didn't know exactly which one you were committing to.
We're going down towards the Theatre of Joy.
Yeah.
And
We all go in.
Yeah. Okay, so town.
Yeah.
You start walking down towards the theater.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
And I mean, again, you know that you're pretty close to it, so it doesn't take you long for you.
While we go there, I would like to take a look at the roofs to see if anyone's shadowing us
I'll
from up
help you
there.
with that.
You don't sense anyone. You don't sense
No, I don't.
anyone looking for you or scouting you, so to speak, or spying on you in any way. You seem like you're very alone, despite a lot of people being around you.
I don't feel safe in this city at all.
I wonder why. You make your way down to the Theatre of Joy. It doesn't take a long time to get there. And,
Great.
You now stand out before this building that you've seen a couple of times already.
Okay, so we go in together.
you 2 keep watch.
No, we go in, find some corner or somewhere where we can pretend to meditate.
Yeah, that's a good
Let's
idea.
see if that's possible.
And I'll wait 10 seconds and I'll go in.
Great. Wait, what are you doing? With you too?
You be standing guard somewhere.
Yes,
Alright.
we will.
Oh no.
Alright.
no!
So,
No one questions that fate.
Gong, what are you planning, Gong? What's your plan?
I don't
Gone.
think I need to inside.
are you get? Are you,
Gone. You
are you
can't
okay
go
with
back
staying
to the music
outside
shop.
here and
Yeah.
looking out? Okay.
You cannot
Just
go
before-
back to the music shop.
Who says that I
When you
have to
were
go
at
back
the-
to the music shop?
When you were at the infirmary, Balvin specifically told us not to split up anymore. So I think we should heed
But
that.
we have to do that in order for us to.
We're
keep
kind
on.
of in the same building, so we're not technically splitting up in that same sense as we've just been.
Well,
So
that's why I say there's no one is saying that I have to enter the music shop.
or your unseen servants.
Or your masks of any kind.
Can an unseen servant carry things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we figured out last time.
But maybe not 3 instruments in the cave.
But
You know,
it's heavily guarded.
how about you have to find somewhere peacefully to sit and meditate?
Yes.
Go into
Can we just do that in the back alley and let your little rat friend like
It's
go
just-
inside the window?
If anything happens, I think it would be wiser if everyone is inside.
Yeah.
I would
maybe,
say a
but-
bit of reconnaissance would probably be a better way.
Oh,
if
so
it is a if
just
he
to
is
walk-
a cry trapper.
Okay, so
and
just try to walk around the theater to see what it.
Find some place and
Mhm.
as long as you're I don't know your spell or how you, that magic works, but if you're How does it work? Can it be away from you? And you said
Yes,
you could look through
about
it?
100 feet. It can be away from me where I can still,
Talk to it.
use it.
Okay.
So that's
Alright.
quite a distance.
Okay, so maybe we should find some back alley close to it. You can stay there and we can
Mhm.
keep guard around you. Find somewhere inconspicuous. Then you can look inside and see what you find. A bit
Yeah,
more
I also
close.
think maybe bringing out the familiar inside would be
Strange.
Weird.
difficult.
Let
without
it
getting-
infiltrate on its own.
Yeah.
That's probably a good
Alright.
idea. Close as we can.
Yeah. Let's try that.
Makes sense?
To the back alley.
Sure.
You are now currently standing out in the front of the music shop. And
Music shop?
No, the
You there?
of Joy.
Yeah.
And
Hi there.
while you know that one alley right behind the Theatre of Joy is the one that you were just in. You're not gonna go into that
That's
one.
not where we're going.
So you
I'm
go
not.
just to clear up things real quick.
Is it okay for us to go where the music shop is there?
Yeah.
And can we go?
You just go somewhere else. You
Back
go to
office.
another back alley in the nearby facility.
Yes.
Is what I was trying to say.
Very guarded. though.
All right.
Does it look, just for knowledge, does it look guarded, the music shop?
It is a crime scene.
There's red tape.
Essentially, it is. There is people
Tabaxi
everywhere. And they're
tape.
in the middle of taking in evidence and interviewing people around the music shop for what way, like for what they've seen. But you wouldn't know
Alright,
this because
alright.
you're not by the music shop right now.
Okay.
So,
But that is the current state of the music shop and the surrounding
Just curiosity.
area. Now you
Just
know.
want to know.
so I'm just.
You make your way
Curiosity killed
into
the
one of the
dog.
other back alleys that kind of goes up to the other side of the temple itself,
All right.
and seemingly undisturbed.
So you wait. So you conjure your familiar now, and I'll go in to the. I'll go into the temple, and ask for Gina.
If you know what you want to ask her.
I think I have an idea. Something.
Are
Just-
you good at
Asking questions.
seeming?
Well, he is a charming.
Are you good at
child.
lying?
Well, I'm. I can be persuasive.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say.
Good.
I've had a measure of just. I mean, remember at the cave?
Oh yeah.
I have big club.
You answer.
Great. Well, that confidence is key.
Yes, I think it'll be fine.
Are you sure
just,
about that?
I'll be fine.
You will be fine.
You
will be
fine.
Figure
I'm
out
not gonna doubt
if
you
she's
guys. You can doubt each other.
if she's happy with her family or not. I think that's one of the key
Yes.
things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very perceptive. Let's do this.
Do you need help?
Uh-oh.
No. You go.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna turn around.
Actually, he has the best passive perception of all of you.
Oh.
How much has you that passive perception?
13, and you all have 12.
I have 13 now as well.
I think my passive perception is.
So for the sake of
strong.
this argument, you
I am
have 12.
still bad.
I have 13 as well.
13,
I mean,
12 and a half.
You shut up.
with me if they are. I don't have to do this alone.
I could if you're staying with Barsun, I could go in without acknowledging you. Just
Yes.
Having said that, please hand me a red pen so I can change your passive perception.
I don't have a red pen in here. Oh, I
There's
do.
got to be a red
Let's
pen.
okay.
I
Let's
don't
do
have a
that.
red
So
pen.
Okay.
you
I have
three
all
stay.
the pens.
So you three stay here, and you
And what do we do? Stay guard?
stay guard and keep an eye on Barasun when
I
he's
mean,
in
maybe
his
one of you can
room.
look around, see
Yeah.
if there's secret passages,
So
something.
you're 13 as well now?
And I will go with.
And
Kevin.
inside. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
Good. So it's okay. And you.
I'm just gonna wait half a minute to go
Right.
after you've gone in.
That sounds good.
Great.
I'm gonna start walking.
You
towards
walk
them.
your way towards the main entrance
Yes.
of the Theatre of Joy. And the doors are, open, so you just head on.
Waltz in.
You make your way on in, and you aren't greeted by, like people coming to you, but you make your way on in, and there is subtle music playing in the theater. It kind of echoes in the halls. It's not a big place, but it is much bigger than the temple you were at when you were fighting the
Right.
Ooh.
ghostly
Faith
thing.
temple.
Yeah, it's one of the bigger temples
Wow.
in the city.
I look around to see if I see any like servant or.
There are
priests.
both. what do you call it, people, I mean civilians in here, and some people walking around and turning on various candles and whatnot.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the candle turners.
Yes, how may I help you?
Hello, excuse me. Is Lady China present by any chance?
Oh yes, she should be here somewhere. Give me a moment.
Oh.
And she kind of gets up, walks off, and it doesn't take more than a minute or two before she comes back with what appears to be an elderly, not old elderly, but someone who might have been gray-haired or like white-haired at an earlier age. So you'd estimate 50s, 60s, which is I suppose kind of old for a human in the D&D realm. Comes to you. Yes, how may I help you?
Good evening. Good afternoon, Lady China. I'm Dominic Grimdale. I come from a small town called Little Oak.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too. I'm currently studying and researching a bit on the families of Cremor and the history of this city. And I was wondering if you were available for me to maybe ask a couple of questions regarding the...
She kind of looks around. By all means, come with me. And while you start walking back to the same room that the other lady came from, and in the meantime, you
I would like to
go into
cast my familiar.
I suppose you've set up in a corner behind some barrels or something somewhere.
Yeah,
so it
I'm
looks
sitting.
like you're kind of sleeping inside a barrel. It looks like you're sleeping or kind of at least passive for the time being. And this music is actually perfect because as you walk across into the back room, you see there is like a not as flamboyant a bard as your brother, but someone sitting playing like some calm lute music, and it just echoes nicely
in the back room.
It's in the corner of the main hall. But it doesn't really matter where this person would be sitting, because it can be heard pretty much anywhere. You make your way into the room and start conversing. Are you two doing anything?
Do I hear that music?
Very faintly, because you're out in the streets, so you'd be more, wagons and talking.
So you're going into your familiar.
He is in his familiar mode.
Okay, so you can't hear anything
or see
anything.
He is zombie mode.
And you're
I guess
off.
we'll just be standing
I
there.
think when he conjures his familiar, that's when I
start walking.
So you leave him.
Because there are two.
No, you leave him. Okay, and walk where?
Inside the temple.
You come inside the temple, great.
Yes.
And the rat.
And
you
the rat
see
is
a female
following.
rat in front of you.
Whoa!
I guess we stand
Animal
guard
instinct.
by a puzzle.
Okay.
You is this a place where it would be normal to play an instrument? Or will
in the
it be?
back alley, you can play an instrument anywhere you want.
Oh, I guess then in the front of the back. Not in the
Front
back
of the theater.
In the
what's by the street?
out
Entrance
in
to
the corner of
back
the street.
Yeah.
You
So
sit
that I
in
can
your-
see like
Yeah,
into the
makes
back.
sense, makes
But
sense.
then I just want to be like a street
You sit
musician.
and you play some music. Makes sense. Make a performance check.
Performance.
That's 14.
Okay. You sit down.
Sit down.
Or what?
Really good.
When he's out, I know he can't hear me. I'm just gonna watch him and then ask Gonk. You didn't get any instrument, she said. No. If you stand guard, I could possibly turn invisible. Go get one instrument.
The horn.
The horn?
The horn.
It's just an idea.
Possibly the drum.
I said one.
And the lute.
While the two of you are discussing which instrument is going to be collected
For the next 30 minutes.
Inside the it's not really an office, just kind of a sealed off room off the side with a desk and a chair and some books. I know it's probably an office. She sits down behind a rather small desk. So ask any questions.
Yes,
What was your name again?
Dominic Grimdale. It's actually a matter of curiosity. I used to be stationed at the guard as training, but I've come to be interested in Cremor in a more scholarly, historic sense, you might say, and I think it has a curious, interesting history that I'm curious to know more about.
Yes, the city has been through a lot, so to speak.
Yes, and it's a lovely temple you have here.
I don't like to think of it as mine, but yes, it is very nice. It holds that.
Nevertheless, it's nice.
Thank you.
Anyway, I understand that you are related to the Crytrapper family, right?
Correct.
Yes.
That is my surname.
Yes, and your sister is currently the head of the family?
Yes, Lamia is my sister.
I was wondering, regarding the history of the families here in Cremor and how much influence they have had to the city, how the relationship between the Denahirs and the Crytrappers were back in the day and how they are now, if they still have a relationship.
I'm sure my sister could give you better answers on the manner. I haven't really been following the politics and heads of families all that much. As far as I remember, it's been a while since the Denahirs have done any business in Cremor.
Yes, so I've heard as well.
But yes, I mean, we have had events and banquets where both Denahirs and Crytrappers have been in my lifetime as well. So I suppose we're on pretty good foot with one another. But again, I myself haven't really had anything to do with them.
Well, thank you. Do you know if it would be possible to get an audience with your sister in any way?
I suppose when she comes back, she would be available.
Back?
Oh yes, she is in Athkatla at the moment. Again, politics. I'm not much help in that regard, but she is currently in Athkatla for meetings. Last I heard was she'd be back in a few days.
Oh, I see. How long has she been gone in Athkatla?
I believe she left a few days ago. Usually the meetings aren't that long, and it's only a couple of days to Athkatla if you're traveling ordinarily. I don't know if she went with one of her mages or if
fair enough.
If she went on her own.
I see. I suppose I would love to. I would like to meet her if there was a possibility.
Again, I'm sure that. I mean, you seem like a fine young man. I'm sure that if I asked her, we could arrange something. I can't promise you any extent of where the meeting would take place or how long you'd be able to be in her audience. After all, she is a very busy woman.
Of course.
But I suppose it could be done.
And excuse me for my ignorance, is your sister part of the Council of Six? Or is... do you know?
Not as far as I know.
No, fair enough. It's just because of the history of the family and your forefathers. And
yes, we have had council members in the family, and well, I mean, if it was to her, I'm sure she would love to be part of the council. After all, she does like influence, so to speak. But no, as far as I know, I'm sure I would know if she had obtained such a noble status.
Do I sense any? Do I sense any dishonesty coming from her? Some
sense
secrets?
Exactly what I'm telling you.
Fair enough.
So it's for you to decipher.
Do I see anything in the room that might, in this back room kind of thing, that might resemble infinity symbols?
I mean, there are some lexicons where when they reach number 8, it looks like no. Nothing that you can. Nothing that you can.
Well, thank you very much, Lady Jenna. And before I go, I just have just one more question.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be not so much today, but in the past there used to be a little bit more crime in the city made by the shadow thieves. I'm looking to see if there is actually a correlation between the crime in the city, not your family, but if other families of the city had anything in relation or correlated together with the shadow thieves.
I'm sure that families have done dirty business.
Right.
Again, I've never really been part of the more political aspects of the world, but I mean, and there's a big city after all, and I wouldn't be surprised if some have done dirty deeds to obtain power or wealth. After all, it is the way that some people like to obtain their influence. But no, I don't myself know any of it, and I wouldn't expect that our family has ever done any of it, at least not to my knowledge.
No, that of course I wouldn't think any otherwise either. It was just purely from a view of curiosity.
I have heard rumors of the shadow thieves before, and again, I don't know anyone that would be a member of such a organization, so to speak, but the name has been mentioned.
Well, yes, it was known that they dissolved a few years ago, but
you know more than me, it seems.
Yeah. Well, I am interested in the past of this city, but thank you,
of course,
very much, and maybe.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, if you could, if you have time and
I mean, I am here with
then,
you.
Then if you could put in a good word for me to see your sister.
Again, I mean, I will when she comes back, let her know that there's
Dominic Grimdale, very much.
That there's a scholar in the city who looks to meet her.
I'm staying at Sontaler's Rest as well.
I will make sure that becomes noted so that she's aware.
Thank you.
More than welcome. Anything else I can do for you?
How about a blowjob? Okay, no, I'm kidding.
Power kill!
Now that you
unlimited power!
Why would you say that? Even for fun?
No, I'm sorry. I'm serious. That would be all for now, I think. But thank you very much for your time.
Happy to be your other sister.
All right.
And should there be anything, you can always come ask. I can't guarantee you that I'll be available immediately, but
no, of course.
This is where I spend the majority of my time.
But thank you, and have a good day.
So to you. In the meantime, while this has been going on, our dear rat and monk has made their way into the temple.
You go that way. I go that way.
And you start maneuvering around this temple. Again, you hear the lutist, I don't know if that's the word, but now it is, playing in the back of the hall. And
the pan lute.
You start
Love it.
maneuvering your way around the building.
I would like to look for any any corners or passages that are kind of hidden.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't notice any. I mean, there are a couple of doors that are shut, unknown to you, but one of them, which Dominic is in. But no, there isn't really anything suspicious looking in that regard.
Well, I try to stick to the walls and out of sight. Maybe if there is like a crack in the wall, try to get in somewhere behind, if it's possible.
You
stay hidden.
Along the floor, you kind of lurk around a little, and you come up to some of these closed doors. One of which you kind of manage to peek your head on through and see Dominic, with this elderly lady sitting and talking, and I think you pretty quickly put 2 and 2 together and understanding that it's probably Shinna. I don't know if you stick around.
I think Dom will be looking around in there to see if there is anything of note there. So I will try to move on to see if some of the other closed doors,
you come back out
there.
into the hall and make your way into some of the next rooms, which are mainly either storage rooms. There is a little, not a repair shop, but clearly a place where they can, if a bench is broken or something, they have some, regular carpenter tools in there where they can fix some things. But nothing
out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary to that extent.
Right, and there's no, in the storage room there doesn't seem to be any doors in the floor underneath.
There are no
boxes.
hatches to what could be like. It doesn't seem like there's a basement connected or a crypt of any kind to the temple.
All right. Any guarded doors anywhere where they don't want people to walk around?
Not that you can see. I mean, it all seems very peaceful and ordinary in here.
All right.
But you have managed to, make your way throughout the entire place completely.
Checked it out. All right. Well, maybe I'll... Yeah. Okay. I think I'll just go back to the office and then just try to sneak in, not go all the way through into the office where Dom is sitting, but just try to see if there's anything in there that might suggest there is anything on the floors hidden somewhere.
You peep on in the same place that you did before, again, midst conversation between the two. And again, no, you don't. There isn't really anything looking suspicious in the room. You have the same kind of underneath the desk that Shinna sits behind. You have some keys. You have some different things, but nothing where you go ha ha.
Keys.
It looks
normal.
Looks pretty ordinary.
Okay, right. I sneak the rat out of there or into some sort of corner where it's out of vision to anyone and then disapparated.
And you come back away and we'll pause there for a second. Did you come to an agreement?
Well, we don't have to do this now, but we can do it at some point. Go in and get it. I think it may be a bit too risky now.
So what is your plan?
If in some way that you could help me better things, and then I can sneak my way in there and just grab one thing for you, just a whole.
Are you talking about body inspiration?
What is that? Yes.
Oh, it's a thing I can do with so. Oh, you want that?
Yeah, you can inspire me, sure, that'd be nice. To be better and stuff, sneaking and stuff. So at some point, you can just.
Okay. What if I bring my unseen servant with you?
Sure, but I won't be able to see him.
No, but you can have one instrument and my servant can have another.
We'll talk later. Just for now, let it just.
That's why you're my manager.
Back in the temple, Kevis is also maneuvering around, and
I would like to take a look at some of the what are they called? Altars.
Yeah, there is.
What is that called? Is it just
an altar? An altar. There are 3, kind of split into a cross in the end. One in each.
And how are they just in the room, or are they like guarded around or something?
No, the whole church is like a big cross essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
And up in the end, you have 3 different altars, and on the back of the altar, you see this big kind of mosaic window frame, all having each their what you assume to be, or probably know as well with your time at the temple, and all 3 different gods represented.
And they are, do I know them?
Yes, they are all of, let's see here, one second. I've written this down. It is Lyra, one of them, Melil and Sune. Or Soon. I'm not sure if it's Sune or Soon. Melil and Soon. All of which are either like music and performance or just gods of good and beauty.
Okay. And which one of them is the goodest god?
I mean, they all are very lawful gods. At least as far as there's no spooky horror backstabby vibes in here with them at all. So it's just again kind of separated into different.
I would like to take a look at the Sune altar. And try and go around it, go past it, try and touch it to see if there are anywhere that somehow could fit a keyhole or something.
I got it. You maneuver your way around and you don't really sense any thing of suspicion. And while you're kind of walking around the altar, looking, studying different things, one of the altar kids come up, unknowns to you, the same young lady that talked to Dominic just before. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I'm just admiring the beautiful altars.
It is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is soon, right?
Correct.
Yeah. In what words would you describe soon?
Well, I mean, and you look at this big mosaic in the window frame. It's this
While I look at it, I try to see infinity symbols.
Incredibly beautiful lady, and it's as if just all dark red mosaics kind of make out her hair, going all the way. I mean, even past her, like, but all the way down her legs. Just incredibly long hair, and is just, I mean, beauty.
Yeah.
And this young girl looks to her and goes, "Well, I'm sure every girl has always wanted to look like Suna, because she is really the
prettiest of them all.
Yeah, the essence of beauty and love. She's pretty much Aphrodite.
Yeah.
When it comes to D&D gods.
Better get here soon.
Her hair reminds me of flames.
Yeah, you could say that, I suppose. I always look at them kind of like autumn leaves, but flames, yeah.
How long have you been here at the temple?
A few years now.
Do you know it well?
Oh yes, I mean it ain't that big a temple. I suppose that after a couple of years I learned my way around it.
What's the most remote place in this temple?
Remote?
Yeah, just...
I mean, we have confession stands, I suppose. They're kind of remote.
Oh, where?
But it's just, like the small booth you can go into. They're kind of remote and kind of just points over in a direction. But I mean, unless if you're in an office or something, I don't suppose you can be that remote in the temple.
That's true. I might go and check those.
But we will leave you to yourself, so even though there might be people around you, you should always be able to feel like you have the space if that's what you're asking for.
Oh well, yeah, it's good to be alone sometimes.
It sure is. And here you can be alone with people around you.
That's true. Thank you so much. And God bless.
All of them.
And bless soon. I go to the confession boxes.
Yeah, you make your way on over there, and as you make your way over and out, you see the door be open to the office that Dominic went into before, and him and what you assume to be Shannon coming out together. If there's anything I can do for you, Mr. Grimdale, by all means, just come to the temple and let me know.
Well,
and I hope your studies go well.
Thank you very much. Actually, regarding the geography of the architecture of the city as well, do you have any idea if maybe there is a history or rumors regarding like secret passageways in the city?
Well, now that you say so, well,
since it is an old city, a lot must have happened, and
It's funny that you should say it. No, there's always been plenty of rumors, and you would hear this conversation from a distance as well. There's always been various rumors of the town. Some say that the fair lady haunts it. Not that I've ever seen anything of the
fair
sort.
lady?
Yes.
Oh.
She's not mine.
No.
But she is probably someone's. Haunts this city. There's many weird rumors of this sort. And yes, of course, I mean, I have heard about tunnels and sewer systems being used for passageways. I can't say that it's something I've really ever
Not from your rebel youth days, perhaps? Or?
I mean, it's not something I've ever really sought after.
I see.
Myself, I'm afraid.
That's probably very sensible.
I suppose.
Well, thank you again, and
By all means.
have a good day.
You too. And as you, I suppose, both start walking out.
I would like, before I do that, just to check those confession boxes. Are they up against the wall, or are they?
They're kind of standing alone, but they seem extremely ordinary.
Okay. I think I just take a peek in one of them.
They are
Just-
extremely ordinary.
Just to see the floor of it. Is it stone? Is it wood? Is it?
It's stone. It's as if they just kind of put this wooden structure on top of the stone floor
Okay.
that is already in the temple.
And then I look into that chair in the confession box and going,
And you see the hooded figure, and it kills you.
I don't need that.
Yeah, no. It's. I'm not gonna confess. I've never made a mistake in my life.
I ain't got no trauma.
As you both.
Actually, the fair lady haunting the city, is that some occurring thing that people are?
It's just rumors. I really wouldn't put too much thought into it.
Fair enough,
Just
of course.
talk of the town.
Of course. Thank you.
All good.
Are you my fair lady?
As you both start leaving, you hear kind of now from the back of the
Temple.
back of the hall. Oh wait! Before you go,
Yes.
and this might not be anything, but there was this one time when I was a kid. We were playing out in the Cry Trevor Hills, my sister and I, and we came upon this what appeared just to be some sort of old cave, but my grandfather told us that we weren't allowed to play around because there was danger of it collapsing. So I suppose if you're looking for a cave, that there's a cave there, but other than that, it's just kind of came.
No. It's no worries. That's all right. That's interesting. I guess perhaps it collapsed already.
I would suppose so. It is many years ago, but if there should be any truth to any of those rumors, that could be something. I'm not sure that you would.
No, it's actually very nice of you to tell me.
I might have played you for a fool though, because I'm not sure you'd be able to get access to it since it is in the Cry Traverse land.
Oh yeah, no, it's that's all right. I will we'll.
But again, whenever Lamia comes back, I'm sure you could have a chat with her.
Yes.
Maybe she would allow
Yes.
for you to go see the old hills. It is, after all, what found.
I'm not in
the
any
city.
rush at all, so that's fine.
Well, I'm glad to hear.
So
You shouldn't be. It's terribly stressing.
sorry.
It's terribly stressing.
Oh, do you have a story about
Yeah,
that?
it is. It is. It's
What
the
happened to you?
worst. It's actually the worst to be in stress. Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
just. I mean, it came to me.
No. That's fine.
I'll let you
Yeah, thank
get
you.
on with your studies and have a lovely day. May all the good gods be with you.
And with you.
And she kind of turns around.
And when I turn around,
she turns around and heads back in, and you make your way down the stairs.
yeah.
And unless if you say that you've done something else in the meantime, the two of you
Played music.
comes back awake. You wake up. You see Zeke near you, and
Did you see anything?
No. Sadly, I really tried to check every nook and cranny of that place, and it just seems like an ordinary temple with, storage and a few offices and altars. I wasn't able to see any hidden doors or something that might, or feel any draft coming from anywhere. And
That's sad.
so, if there is anything near this temple, it's probably on the outside. But
Would it be an idea to just... Did you hear anything? Would it be a good idea to just stake out here for a while and just hear what she's talking about?
yeah. I saw Dom in there.
Yeah.
So he's been finding out stuff. So he's definitely have something to share with us when he comes out again.
Oh, that's nice.
I was more thinking about things she probably wouldn't others, like strangers, hearing. Staying in there while she's...
Oh, while there's no one in there.
While she's the only one talking.
That might be a good idea.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just to get some information that she might not share with other people.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
She's calling.
else you continue your conversation. Unless if you say otherwise, you see both Dominic and Kevin kind of make their way around the corner into the same back alley. You see now that you're, the one on the edge of the back alley, and the remaining 4 are in the back.
Hey guys.
Welcome back. Did see? No. Sadly, no. I didn't find anything.
Me neither.
Maybe that's not. But hopefully, Dom got some useful information.
I talked to. I managed to talk to Lady Shinna,
Mm.
and as well as you, I didn't see any traces in the rooms or anything about the Infinity Symbol or the Shadow Thieves. However, I tell them about what transpired, and I tell them everything. What? And there's an old
You
cave.
said that to her?
Yeah. No.
Blowjob? What?
No.
Why would you say that?
We'll cut that from the stream. That was very embarrassing.
Nothing becomes
and yeah, she told me about this cave that they played. They played around her and her sister in the Crytrapper Hills
I
when
heard
they
that
were
as
kids.
well. Yeah.
And they're supposedly. I didn't try and be very obvious that this is something I would be
Interesting, yeah.
interesting, but this might be a lead actually.
Mhm.
Do we know where the
Mhm.
Crytrapper Hills are?
Well,
Dominic knows.
You know.
Oh, and yes, I know.
Did she?
And actually, one also very.
Can you put it on the map?
Yes.
It's on the map. You
It's-
see 81, the line
Yeah.
that leads off to the side. It's
Yeah.
up here.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So it's in the cup. It's a cave.
So I need a bigger map.
Another interesting thing is actually her sister,
It's 2
who's the leader
kilometers
now of the head of the family,
Lamia?
was actually not home at the moment. She's in Athkatla, or she's on her way home, I think.
Might
But she's
be.
been in Athkatla for political business. Might have something to do with what we
All right. Yeah.
Looking
For a couple of days.
Yeah, a few days apparently, and then she would be on her way. So she's supposedly on her way home now, but as of this moment, she is.
There's only guards out there.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah,
Interesting.
and of course the Crytrapper Hills belong to the Crytrapper family. But
So that might be guarded. Is what you're saying? That area with the
might
cave.
be, or at least if we're going there, we should be
Does anyone?
sneaky about it.
Should
Shouldn't they, sneaky about it?
Thinking about the sweetie sex you had.
Does anyone know how the Crytrapper guards, the private guards, how they look? Because you can disguise yourself, right? And we have those 2 masks, and you can make yourself
Look like
I mean, the hillside is
And
pretty
also
large. I
like
don't
the-
suppose the whole
Oh,
hillside is guarded.
But
I don't think it would
No,
be.
it would be coming in there, right?
Yeah,
how
I guess.
How's everyone doing? We doing fine?
I could use a rest.
Me too.
Rest?
It is early in the morning, and I mean, it's just to say you.
Did you say?
I mean, it's afternoon now, but it's just to say, meta gaming long rests when you had a long sleep last night. You can only, what is it? You can only regain all spell slots from a long rest once every 24 hours.
Oh,
Short
Just to say.
Just to make a short rest and then.
That is possible. I just wanted to say that if you wanted to take a long rest now, you wouldn't gain any benefits.
No, that's the thing. But I was maybe thinking about either
So you
if
can't just go
if she's
fight
gone
sleep.
for some time and we're getting things that might aid us in the coming battle, maybe we should just wait until tomorrow. Just do a bit of reconnaissance. I had a bit of cheese lately.
Have you had any of the
Throw that cheese. You need to throw that cheese out.
It's aging quite
Prestidigitations.
well. No, I was thinking about maybe going to Santalis and maybe ask if Neil Rem is going back, and then wait until tomorrow about getting the things.
I think
and
that's a
then
brilliant idea.
being fully rested if something happens in said cave. And then
Getting what things?
getting the rewards from the.
Yes.
That is actually a good idea.
Just to get our bearings correct, and just
That sounds like a good plan.
we were surprised to just take a breather, get settled in a way that we know what we're going to do, instead of just splitting up, which
Maybe
has
Neil-
happened, and doing.
We're not splitting up.
No, just
Maybe
having
Neil
a
Rem
plan.
has been.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe Neil Rem is back.
Only if Neil Rem is back.
Yeah.
Then we're splitting up.
But
Did he return? Actually.
I was thinking
Maybe he did.
maybe.
Well, let's go to Santalas and find out, and we can have a little rest and.
You were told that he had returned.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were.
yeah, that's
I
true.
thought we had-
No, I remember now.
Yeah,
we were
we had to
told.
go there, and we have to ask him what happened. Should we do that?
We should definitely do that.
We need
Yeah, I
to
think
know.
that's a great idea.
When you were in
Well, what are we waiting for,
here? Things when you went.
I start walking.
Yeah.
When you went to the Theodon,
Singing.
you were told that he had returned and that he was at the Theodon.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
We have
But you didn't want to
Yeah.
interrupt him during that session.
Yeah. That's true.
makes sense. Good.
We are following
It was in the middle of the night.
Gonk towards. We are walking.
What did you roll on your performance check before 13?
14.
14. Oh, a talent scout.
Oh, and remember the fair lady.
You made
wants
1
to sing.
gold while playing music.
You made one. Whoa.
Just want
And
to
it's
play
all
for
in
fun.
copper.
I was
So
actually.
now your entire bag is just filled with copper. No.
But isn't that like 1,000 cover?
I think so, yeah.
100. 100
Oh, 100,
cover.
okay.
What?
Because it's 10.
Oh, and then 10. Yeah, okay.
I was thinking about something
100
actually.
cover. That's a
We
lot of
just
cover.
actually did the half-orcs a great big favor of removing their rivals in the city.
Yeah.
Should we, and seeing that two of us are half-orcs in our party, should we maybe go get...
Also, Dominic hasn't been to work for a week. But
Oh! Well, I was just thinking that maybe...
I drowned, so.
maybe we could get some sort of an alliance or getting some secrets out of them if we actually told them we were the ones dispatching that gang.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
We might.
But
Let's go
what
to
do
Nilgrim
you
first,
think?
right?
They know anything about this?
Well, if it's a
Probably
gang,
do.
it's an underground gang, the same way that the halflings had something
They
to
definitely know something about the Shadow
Yeah.
Thieves.
Maybe.
Do you
it's-
think so?
Maybe. At least it's a way to go.
Well,
Mhm.
Just get
Yeah.
some more information and just
Didn't
try and-
didn't
try
that goblin or what he was at the Nimblefoot gang? Didn't he
The
say
gnome.
the gnome? Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he say that the two gangs, the Half-Orcs and the Nimblefoot gang, came after the Shadow Thieves had gone?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
they know about the Shadow Thieves.
Yeah.
Shadow
Oh,
Thieves.
yeah.
So filling the gaps.
Yes, that's true.
I'm not sure I understand your reasoning there, but maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Can someone correct me?
I mean, if
We
a
do
gang
this while
comes
walking.
into a city and sees there's no other gangs, they would just... I don't think
the
they know
half-
anything about it.
But I'm quite sure the Half-Orcs were there with the Shadow Thieves. That's
I don't think they were with them. I just
No,
think
no, but they were
just-
in the city.
But I don't know what happened to the Shadow Thieves, really.
We
We
will
don't
find
know.
out.
Well, maybe the
Another-
gang first started forming after they disappeared, so if it wasn't a gang before...
No,
I
exactly.
think we should go to Nilgrim first.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Yes, of course.
do
Can
that.
you remind me
But we know what.
the symbol that we found on the key? That's the symbol of the Cry Trappers, or was it
of the shadow thieves?
But I think it's both.
It's the
One
key.
and the same?
No, no.
has both.
There's no relations between
I think
those
it's
two.
the Cry Trapper and
there
the
is
both
the key.
on top of it.
The key has the Cry Trapper crest and the infinity symbol on it. That's
So 2 different symbols on top of each other.
See, that was my thinking. There is some relations between those two.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Because someone said earlier there wasn't any
What?
thing. Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was just said.
oh.
Like that. Okay.
I've always thought it. Just thought.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
You're welcome, Zeke.
It's because we were talking about the uniforms.
Yeah.
If they had any symbol on it, and then there was some misunderstanding about what
That
was
one.
on the key.
Mm.
But the key
Yeah.
has both.
Yeah.
So
The-
there's a Cry Trapper quest and
The
a
infinity symbol.
and the symbol of the
Good.
Of the, shadow
2 different
thieves.
things.
An idea would be to talk to the Rispin as well. Maybe he knows something
we can
about
find
shadow
him.
thieves. He was the one.
I can't believe he hasn't been jailed
No, that maybe
It's
he
still
has.
weird.
with the information we shared.
We should definitely check up on that.
But let's go to Nilram first, right?
Yes.
We're already heading there, so you just.
You were already walking towards Sonsalam,
I feel
and
like
it
there's Hello!
doesn't take you long before you.
Oh,
Get in.
not that darn place.
Oh, hi.
Oh, they have music today.
Thank you so much
For greeting
Oh,
us.
wow.
Now they don't.
for.
You ruined the moment. The one day with music, the bar was like.
This is the silent tavern. Oh, damn it.
Stop playing.
Is Neil Remin?
Do
you know if he's here at the moment?
No.
He will never be here ever again.
I haven't seen him today. As a matter of fact, last night he came asking for you guys.
Fuck me.
He seemed a little out of sorts. Not that he had run out of swords, but swords. Because English language is stupid in that way.
That's just annoying.
We just destroyed an entire language.
No, but he seemed a little out of sorts.
He's like, that's right there!
Okay. So he's okay.
So he's
looking
he's
for
sick.
us.
He's got cancer. All right.
Do you know where he is?
He came looking for us.
I
Could just be
couldn't
the
tell
flu.
you. No, he came in. He asked for you. When I told him that you guys weren't here,
Yeah.
he just made his way back out the door.
Yeah.
Can
So
we
he's
leave a
looking
message
for
to
us.
you?
In a different
Just here
dimension.
to tell him
Can you
that.
say again?
Can we leave a message here with you where we are, if in
By
case he
all
comes
means.
back?
By all means.
We are staying at the Theodon, and they can just ask about us there.
I will make sure that when I see him next, that he gets the message.
Thank you so much.
So we're not gonna stay here and
I
Rest.
think we should head back. We're more probably
Okay.
safe
Okay.
in the Theodon.
definitely.
With thousands of guards,
Right.
hundreds at least, maybe tens.
10 billion guys.
dozens.
Wait, so, are we going outside? Are we outside? Are we?
I think we'll be heading outside.
In which case, I hope you have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I
Did we leave anything here just in case?
No, it's all been.
we're all in the
all in
thermal.
the
It's all
Theodon.
blue.
So,
Great.
let me
all
get...
of Punk's instruments, obviously, but other than that, no.
No, they're not there
Um,
yet.
So,
They have me.
are we, so wait, what did you think about regarding the... Oh, Risbon! Yes, let's
He might-
go.
He might be in jail.
He might be.
But I think talking to the half-orcs, it's a risky idea, but it might be good actually.
You shouldn't go in there because there was not.
I'm not going.
Good, there was
Do
not.
we have anything from the gang, from the Nimblefoot gang?
I have a deed.
That
You
is-
want to have the deed?
that is actually true.
Wait, so
What about
we
me?
have actually
when you
proof.
gave this sword.
Nope.
You still have one.
From the name of the gang, I have the fancy bottle with crazy liquor.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
you got that. Yeah, you got that one.
Try
That was,
drinking
that
it.
was
And also have-
strong.
This mysterious key.
Yes, I know, but we got that from.
Don't bring it out. Just keep it in.
Why are we letting him have these things?
I don't know.
The liquor makes terrible sense, but maybe the key.
Tell me if you took a sip.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't
Not right now.
I might do that again.
I could use a drink.
And you.
Good. So
So we
maybe
have proof.
we have proof. We can tell them what happened, and we work for them and tell them what happened. But it needs to be something that we can all agree on. It's a good idea, at least.
It is
Sure,
late afternoon
I,
at this point.
I don't mind.
I think Risbon is probably
whatever
first
you think is
priority.
best.
Also, we never told
The more leads, the
them
better.
that you are alive.
No, that is also. Let's go check on Risbon.
No. The half orc.
I know. That's why I'm saying like.
Sure.
Let's just.
Let's Rispin in there and see what's happening.
Yeah. No, I mean let's wait with the half orcs thing.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
No.
That's not what I'm saying.
No. I'm saying we should go to the half orcs now because we actually haven't told them that you're alive.
Well,
So they're still looking for
They're
you.
searching for you.
Oh.
They probably gave up that search.
Yeah, I mean, I was just.
It's half orcs.
There's
only been a couple days.
I was just a dog worker for a day, but yeah, I can.
I need to find him.
I must have had like a.
Lifted 4 boxes.
Although I can manage to get a lot of popularity among the men, and
Half orc lives matter.
We have to find him, or else we won't get that beautiful bard to go back and drum for us.
It's Tusk Love, you know.
Thanks for
I think that was fun. It was fun.
That's why I'm the bard.
I'm the brains.
Okay,
So
let's.
either we're going, just making sure we're knowing what to do. Either we're going to the half orcs or we're going to Rispin's. What do you want to do?
What are we doing if we're going to the half orcs? What are we asking them about?
We are telling them that we want to. We are telling them that we were the ones dispersing of their
Rivals.
of the rivals in the
and
city.
then we are the captain now.
No, getting favor with the underground group that hasn't tried to kill us.
Yes.
And your half
And
orcs.
we're half orcs.
I've come up with a new rule. Whenever you say jokes that are that bad,
That's not true.
What? How bad? My bad?
Oh, so we're using the
so now
Magic.
If you said critical role, we would have laughed.
Yeah, I know the group. Yeah. It's
Alright.
raining.
Anyway,
It's raining 83 millimeters a day.
Yay!
So the city drowned. The end of the campaign.
That's a lot of rain.
Cheap water?
well,
Okay.
alright. So
Are we heading to Rispin's or are we heading towards the half orcs?
Half orcs.
Our folks, this is a bad
Let's just
idea,
try
but it's a good idea.
Okay, yeah.
I can play my drum. They love that.
They do.
Yeah.
Do we know? We would know
If playing your
we're
drum
on the way
helps us
to the
find
docks
Grom,
where the half
I will
orcs
allow
are.
it.
You have been there many times.
Exactly. Would we know if we're heading by Rispin's at that point?
have a
Is that on the way there?
Or you can just go another way.
I've read a lot of books.
Okay.
That's it.
You know where the half orcs are, and you know where Rispin's house is.
Okay.
And you know where you are. So
It's just if it's one. If
Wait,
it's
yeah,
on the way.
and Brisbane in some way, yeah. So and then the half orcs are.
Sure.
We could be.
just
So
I mean, we
we
could.
can
So
just
it's
we'll
easy
here
to
and then
avoid
here.
places if you're going elsewhere.
yeah.
Let's go to Hugo Rift.
You go.
What?
I
Oh,
go,
right.
you go.
No
Yes.
Rift.
Right.
Thunder! Tsunami!
We have people on metal stands.
Hugo, I go.
Good. Okay. So we're heading towards the half orcs first.
You start walking
Yes.
in the
Direction.
direction of the river ward. And as you make your way up towards...
Wait, guys. So we just told them if Neil Rem comes back that we're at the theater.
That is true.
So, do we really want to go to the dogs now?
Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing. Yes, no. I actually agree because I thought we were trying to stay out of trouble with like underground illegal stuff.
At least someone should go to the Theodon then, if he decides to come there.
We're not splitting
I
up.
can go. I can go to the Theodon away from Nilrem if you're going to Hugo Rift. I don't need to see that guy again.
I'll go with you.
You two. Fine, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split up.
I can go to the half orcs.
Yeah, we're all three going
We'll
to
be
the.
going to the half orcs.
And you go to the.
Because that's what happened last time we
Yeah,
said
then
that
you
shit.
go to the Theodon. Yes, and
Let's go to Brisbane.
And I guess we'll call you if we get killed.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. Call out our names.
Seek sighs heavily.
That means time to go.
Sigh, you know.
Time to go.
You can't just sigh.
We
you
split up.
up.
We'll come back to the Theodon after we're done.
Kevin and Bassoon start heading back towards the Theodon.
Yeah.
And
put on
the
my
remaining
beige
three of
fairy
you
coat.
start walking up towards to cross the high ride.
I remember the last time the three of us went somewhere together. We had a very
You died.
embarrassing experience at the Theodon.
As you make your way up towards the high ride, still
I
on the
have a
southern
bad feeling
side,
about this.
I suppose all three of you notice a couple of half orcs kind of standing on the side of the street, chit-chatting to one another.
Do we hear what
Yeah,
they're
there
saying?
was this guy that he fell into the water.
That's what they said. No, it's just small talk. They don't seem to be anything going on, and you wouldn't understand because they're speaking Orcish. So they're just standing, chit-chatting to one another.
While we're walking, I'm just gonna be like, what are we actually gonna, like, we show them the deed and tell them that we took care of the,
We don't show them the deed. We just tell them that.
we took care of the Nimblefoot gang?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're telling that. And we were betrayed by the Nimblefoot gang and wanted
I
to
gave
come in-
Seek
So
the deed
we-
before we split up.
So then we also, so you mean we also reveal that we actually work for the Nimblefoot gang?
No, we don't.
No, we don't need to do that. We can just tell
Okay,
them that we
maybe
took care of them.
If we
implies.
can just decide something. I know you're the half-orcs, but maybe I should do the two. You did a very good job inside the temple.
Yeah, I
Maybe-
think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good because I just don't have any. Because I don't have any idea what we're.
Just telling them that we help them and we want to make friends.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay!
That doesn't sound very dangerous. I like that.
Yeah.
You continue up towards the high ride and cross the street, and you're now in the river ward. And now there's a bigger presence of half orcs than there were before. And you start making your way kind of through the dock masses, and it doesn't take you long before you're all the way down towards the harbor itself, where again boxes are still being loaded on and off, despite the fact that it's getting not late at night, but like dinner time ish at this point. And you take another 5-10 minutes to make your way over to the dockhand's office where your Rip was, walking past the red. What is it called? I can't remember now.
Me neither.
The
Red Clan.
The Ralloy's Retage. You walk past the bar.
The bar.
Ralloy's Retage.
Ralloy's.
On your way there, and there seems to be music and festivities going on.
We just go look for Hugo Reft. And we know that he's the leader of the Silver Tusks, right?
Yeah. Well, he's the leader of the Dockhands. So
We should probably not talk to him then. We should talk to the leader of the Silver Tusks, which are the other big gang in the city.
well, yes.
Yeah? Do we know who that is?
No.
Okay.
I know that Hugo Reft is pretty.
Friendly with them. Okay.
Do we see
I mean-
any half orcs with silver
I
tusks
mean,
around
There
us?
are plenty of half orcs with silver tusks around.
I mean,
And do we remember if Hugo, did he have silver tusks?
yes.
Perfect.
he's pretty powerful, so we must have some relation to him.
We
So.
just try.
I just don't know if he's like the.
No,
the guy.
We'll ask
No,
him.
but maybe he'll
maybe he will.
maybe
relay
he'll
a
remember
message.
us.
He
And
definitely will remember us.
Well-
But we will relay a message, and he
How
might.
can people not remember you guys? I mean,
I'm a sailor.
Most of the half orcs have silver tusks.
were you there visiting him last time at all?
Yeah. We were the one talking to him when we lost Dom.
True.
Yeah.
Wait. You talked to Hugo Reft? I thought you only talked to the bargeman.
I've
we
talked to.
we
I
talked
have-
to. We
I
went
have,
to Hugo Reft.
I have
to
talked to
I
Reft
know
as
you've
well.
talked to him before, but didn't you only you sent the bargemen out on patrol, not the dockhands? The ones where you were helping, the ones that you were helping with the
that wasn't
weed
you.
stuff. That was not Hugo Reft. That was
Oh.
the bargemen. That was the patrol on the water.
Yeah.
The dockhands are the ones working on the harbor.
So which
thought
ones
they
are
were
the
two
half
different
orcs?
things.
Okay.
So bargemen or the dock.
The last thing you've seen of the dockhands is that you were working for them.
That's
talking
great,
to them.
great.
That's the last day.
That's great.
When you were playing the concert, you were done working. You went
Yeah.
down there, helped him out of the
That's
parole,
good. That's
joined
nice.
the parole for a little bit, left. That's the last time you've
great.
seen
And Hugo Reth
them.
is their leader.
Yes.
Thank
yes. And that's what I started saying.
That is the last time you've seen the dockhands.
Yeah.
Bargeman was later on.
Great.
And just to make it clear, the uniforms that we found were
Dockhands.
dockhands,
Yes.
which was delivered
to the city and is part of the Cry Trapper, or part of the Shadow Thieves
endeavor thing.
So basically they're maybe in a league together, just so we know.
Maybe, although Hugo Ref didn't really have any clue about back then.
If he was telling the truth.
If he was telling the truth. Well, I guess that we'll go up now and
We'll try.
try and, yes.
Just be aware that we might be walking into a trap at the moment if they are connected to the Shadow Thieves.
Bye, Trevor.
Bye, Trevor.
You make your way, continuing up towards the warehouse, and you see that the big gates, the front gates, or the front, what do you call it?
Doors?
Yeah, doors are closed. There is light inside the building, but there don't seem to be any traffic going from inside the dock itself, or inside the warehouse itself, out into the dock area.
Strange.
You said there were a lot of half-orcs standing around.
Standing around working. It's, a pretty high
some of them
population. There are
keeping-
humans and other ones too, but
Are some of them keeping an eye on us?
not that you notice. They're kind of minding their own business.
Do I recognize one of the duckhands on the street? No. Not like Urukar or Gansok? No.
Okay, maybe we should ask.
The
if there's,
Defiler.
Is there anyone like close to the?
Again, there are people everywhere.
Perfect. Should we go ask someone if Hugo Rest is where he is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's
can
try
do
that. Okay.
I'll go over to one of the duckhands.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Something he's doing.
Don't work!
Now it's gonna start raining a lot more.
No,
No,
It's sunshine when DM does it.
Okay,
And rainbows.
The DM gets inspiration.
I see. Very. That's super. Have you seen Hugo Reft around?
As far as I know, they're all down having a party at the Red Arch.
Oh, a party.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
It was. Thanks. Good
Where
work.
was this party?
At the
you
inn, at the
deaf or
tavern.
something?
Yeah. Can you speak up, please?
It was.
Did you bring him?
He's just my little brother. He's very annoying. I know. It was at the tavern.
No, I just want to go to the party.
Please remove him.
Yeah. Let's go to the party at the tavern.
Yeah. I guess it's a lot more fun there than right here.
Yes.
It's a lot more fun.
All right.
What is your armor class again?
Mine?
No, you get a fist straight to the face and take
What the?
For asking a question.
5 bludgeoning damage.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Take him out of my
Are you hitting my little brother?
You want me to be hit too?
And you see
You fucking come
you
at
see
me, you
two
little
more
bitch.
guys come walking from the back up towards you. A couple of people going,
Fight! Fight! Fight!
You know what? You know what?
and
know
this
what?
guy shoves you in the chest.
Are you done here? Or is there anything else you need to say?
Have fun working for the rest of the day.
It's afternoon.
For the rest of the.
You're not helping.
Just leave my fucking brother alone.
Let's just walk out of here. Sorry for being an inconvenience. We're gonna head out. Sorry. And we head to the bar.
Fight!
Oh.
Fuck that guy, man.
And you
Just getting good.
He just hit my brother without
He was a
any
dick
reason.
and he was being annoying
You
and
walk
he
off.
get a fist to his face. That's how.
there are areas
I
of
just
the
didn't
town
hear what
where
you were
things
saying.
have more consequences than other areas. So the dock area right next to the Red Arch, that might be one.
You're a half-orc and
You know
you're
what?
being annoying to him and you gotta.
I just asked him what he was saying, and because I didn't hear because he was mumbling his shit.
How far from the water was this guy?
Quite fine.
How far from what?
It's okay.
From the water?
You're a half-orc and you think
30
you can take it
meters.
and you can. It's gonna be fine.
Never mind.
I am a fine musician.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
You're gonna do amazing. Maybe you can hit your drum in there.
As you
so
start, as
sick
you
of this
start
town.
walking off, you see, there is a group of people now. You asked before if anyone was looking at you. There's a lot of people staring at you. as I suppose you start walking away.
Yeah, walking towards the tavern.
Fucking stupid.
Calm down. It's gonna be fine.
Don't mind us, we're just looking for the party.
Everyone just kind of turns around and goes to mind their own business once more.
Freaks.
Command, don't mind us.
You make your way down towards the retage. You can hear again the music being played inside. There being a good vibe.
What?
You're standing up front.
Yeah.
Out front of the retage.
Yeah, we walk in.
As you make your way towards the swing doors, you see that from the inside, as you open up the door, it instantly gets stopped, and someone looks over.
I don't feel like I've seen you here before.
This is how all half-orcs talk, by the way.
Except those.
Except those. They're not from the dialect.
It's like playing. It's like playing Oblivion.
It is I, Gonk. I finally arrived to play my music.
He was here playing a couple of nights ago. He did good. You smashed everything. It was a great party. Remember?
No, I don't remember.
I got into the head with the stool too hard.
Watch what you say.
When you painted your fake silver tusks, did you have those when you were here?
No, that was after.
Because you went to the blacksmith to ask for golden ones, which you then didn't want to do because that was and expensive. But when did you do that? Was it only when you went to the warehouse at night?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I just couldn't remember if you had silver tusks then and now you don't. But okay,
I got inspired by.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
No silver tusks, no entry.
We are actually here to talk.
And definitely none of your kind.
We would like to talk to Hugo Reft. It's pretty urgent.
We have some business with him, if it's all right by you. And we mean no offense at all.
No silver tusks, no entry.
And he kind of looks over his shoulder, and as you look with him, you see you could. I mean, it was audible before, but there was so much music and noise coming from within the tavern that it didn't really isolate it. You can see a young half-orc sitting in a chair being like held down by 3 other people going kind of smiling and kind of crying, being panicking at the same time, and you just see how they're dripping this what looks to be very
hot silver,
liquefied metal
quicksilver
on his tusks, and he just looks that way and looks back at the two of you.
That guy didn't have any silver tusk when he walked in here.
Is he done?
You have no idea what we've done for your fucking
this
little
guy?
game. Let us in and talk to Hugo Reft. We just need to talk to him. Or bring him out. We don't even need to get in. We just need to have a word.
The thing is that we are at the moment.
We're probably the reason you're celebrating.
You're saying properly.
Make a persuasion check.
We are the reason that you're celebrating.
At no point while all of you have been talking, ever since he said, and none of your kind, has he given you any attention.
Okay, that sucks.
No change.
That's 2.
Just 2. Just fucking. Just.
You truck.
That's
So
my
one
computer.
moment.
I hate my dice sometimes.
How big is this tavern again?
Fairly big. There's
In
probably
large.
like
You know what?
80 people inside. It's also packed.
And how big? Big. Like,
Building wise?
Don't kill them. Don't kill them.
Probably
Don't do it.
in feet for spills.
We're gonna go half over on those motherfuckers.
You're gonna multi-class the Baron from this moment.
Why can't I remember this? Oh yeah, there you go. He looks over his shoulder once more, this time a little more pissed off.
Seems like we have people who don't listen to orders.
And turns around.
Uruga, could you come help me take care of them?
You know that guy.
And
Holy mother!
around the side of the the wall, you see the one half-orc that you've met.
Uruka! It's me, Dominic. We worked together a few days ago. A couple, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 days. We worked together.
I can't
some time ago. I can't talk.
Oh my god.
You can see as he comes around the corner, he's clearly drunk.
Yeah.
Didn't you drown?
Yes, I did, and I survived.
But when
swam.
you drown, you die.
That is true, but I didn't drown that much. I just drowned like I drowned enough to be able to swim back on land.
As
on the
you're
other
trying to
side.
convince him, you see this other guy look to Urlagar going,
Do you know this guy? Yeah, he drowned.
and then
Well, drowning guy.
No silver tusks.
no entry. But
We fought the Tangle Monster thing.
I will let you get in and wait in line.
In line?
To join the gang.
In line for what?
Yes!
then
Yes!
he opens the door. And
We do it!
Lets you in, and as you're coming in as well,
I'm staying up.
just closes the door again.
Go over there, wait in line. It'll be your turn in a moment.
Are we inside the tavern?
You've just stepped into the tavern, yes.
Do it! Do it!
You're seeing that there is still the same one guy up in the chair, who's now in the middle of having his second tusk silvered, and I don't know what you're looking at. And while that's going on, you're seeing that it's as if the further down the line, you're number 5 and 6 in this line right now. The further down the line it gets, the more people go, the closer to the front. Like the one who's just behind him goes, kind of like this one behind him going, yeah, and then the one further back go, because they haven't really realized what's going on in the front right now. But you're standing in line as you're coming in. There are literally half-orcs all over the place, cheering and chanting and having a good time.
What the fuck is going on, Gong?
We're doing it.
I look over, I noticed it. No!
You're just hearing screams from the chair.
Why not?
I
It would look fat.
Pigs?
I don't need my tusks silvered.
No.
So tell me again. You're kind of drowned?
Yeah, I kind of drowned while we were fighting the entangled sea monster thing, and I managed to swim up. It's a long, weird story, but yes, I survived.
That was a sea monster.
There was a sea monster.
You know the problems that the bargemen had been having with the.
Do you want a beer?
I'd love a beer. Next one is on me, Urukar. Cheers.
They're free.
Well, cheers. I chug the beer.
He
Another?
starts drinking. Starts drinking.
When I was in there, were there only
You
speaking
would never
orcs?
make your way.
No, when
but yes,
when they
you didn't hear any comment.
Okay, and then I'm gonna sit down the beer, and then I'm gonna shout for Hugo! Hugo left! Do I see anything?
Det hører jeg sgu.
I hear that. Fuck.
Who yelled my name?
I did.
And you see everyone just looks to you.
Have I met you before?
Yes, I worked for you some days ago. As
And so did I!
We talked. He was drumming at this tavern the other day.
I was drumming.
We
He kind of looks to Gong for a second and goes,
Yeah, I remember this one. It's few half-orcs who aren't qualified to work here.
and everyone just starts laughing, and the party continues.
we defeated the Nimblefoot gang for you.
And as you're yelling that, it kind of gets smothered in the sound of everything, but you see him getting up from his table and just kind of making a waving gesture over to you.
I see. I grab a beer along the way.
My beer!
I mean, the entire we have these long tables, and they would all just be like jam-packed with beers all the way
Cool.
down.
Because I feel cooler with the beer in my hand. I drag you with me.
Until you go.
Yes, I would like to get. Is there a beer I can?
You pretty much can't put your hands on the table without there being a beer.
I grab a beer.
All right, I go towards Euroreft.
To blend in.
We just came here to talk to you.
Are you here to get your tusk silvered?
We thought you would like to know that we have defeated the Nimblefoot gang.
Well, I don't care who did, but why do you think we're having a party today? You're just all coming in and saying they were the ones doing it.
Well, I figure as
they
much
are.
that they would do that. Well, the thing is, we actually do have proof.
I'm sure you do, so did the rest of them.
All right.
Show
So
them the deed.
did the deed?
I have the deed.
You have the deed. God, what did you show me?
I have this fine bottle
Yeah.
that I
the
stole
bottle.
from
Maybe
the
you
cellar
should taste the bottle.
underneath the tavern of the Nimblefoot gang.
I don't fault you for bringing along fine liquor, but
Oh, but have you
that
tried
could have
it?
come from anywhere.
What have you
Right.
tried it?
Just give me just a second. I try to walk around.
1 second, you go. 1 second.
And then I walk towards the door to the
Are
tavern.
you going somewhere?
No, I'll be there in half a minute.
We have a runner.
I'm just gonna chug the beer and then I'm gonna try and.
We
open
just
the
forgot
door to
something.
The tavern.
We have proof.
Seems like you got a little scared, did you?
Says the guy in the door because it's the same exact voice that he has.
Do I see Seek?
Yeah.
Well, if you just got the beat from him, you would, yeah.
he hasn't got the deed.
Seek.
I won't give him the deed.
I thought that was when you were coming back into the door again.
Oh, sorry.
I thought this was when you were coming back into the door again.
No, I'm going.
It could have been when you were leaving. Yeah.
No, I'm just
fair
gonna
enough.
go outside to see if Seek is there.
Yeah.
Seek.
Yeah?
I kind of need the deed.
Oh, you need the deed, do you? Sure. That's fine.
That's
I don't believe that we did. I know you're not allowed to come in. I'm sorry. It's not.
Coming up with the beard and saying coming out. I'm so sorry.
It's fun in there.
It's such a bad vibe. I don't even want to be there anymore.
Just need to wait. Okay, 1 second. I'll just pop in an alley, disguise myself as a big burly guy with a big scar here, and so.
Finally, using magic.
I just
You use what is it?
disguise myself.
Out there, yeah.
and just make me look like a burly
God.
with a big scar here. So I can't talk because I'm mute. You get the scar?
Yeah.
And a scar here as well. And just
Half all.
yeah.
Gunthar, there you are.
And
This is my friend Gunthar.
Yes.
Yes. He'll just be.
Sure you need a little help, do you?
He can't speak.
Some moral support, I suppose.
Yes. Here, grab the beer.
Get in line.
Yeah, come in.
You're inside.
Inside.
I have the silver cup.
You already. Yeah. I know. All right. You're now inside with us.
Yep.
Great. All right. I find my way back with you to Gong.
And so you see, I'm the greatest musician in the whole. Oh, God! Here you are! Here he is!
And that is how I became.
Who's your friend?
That's how I met your mother.
So you said you didn't believe us that we are actually the reason why you're having this party tonight. Well,
Oh,
show them, Gunthar.
And I pull out the deed
Yes.
for the.
Has anyone else shown you this then?
He tries to grab it.
Keeping it a bit away, so just.
Can you tell your friend?
Like-
Give me the paper so I can read what it says.
As long as you recognize that this is our Jesus beer. As long as you recognize that this is our.
Are you gonna give me the paper or not?
Hand him the paper. We'll take it back if he tries anything. Drunken idiot.
well, well, well.
He kind of lifts his hand up for a second.
So it seems that this half-orc... What was your name?
Dominic Grimdale, and this is my brother Gonk.
Gonk!
And...
Gonthar.
Gonthar!
Strong, I've never seen you here before.
He's
It seems like somehow these two half-orcs have come into possession of... Three half-orcs have come into possession of... It's the beer. An interesting piece of paper. And tell me again, how exactly did that happen? Oh, as a matter of fact, tell everyone.
Right.
We have defeated the Nimblefoot gang. And this here...
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage.
No, just...
Damn it. Remember, you can inspire.
You can inspire yourself.
But I have no more.
Did you use it?
I have used
Oh,
all.
okay.
But persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
21.
As you say, we have defeated the Nimblefoot gang. You go, yeah!
We have all defeated them.
And again.
And exactly how did you go about doing that?
So, down in the sewers, they had a secret base. And the leader of the gang, what was his name? I'm not saying here, I'm just looking at my notes.
You just tell him everything.
Do we remember?
No, we don't. Fuck that.
I have somewhere. Corson.
Corson. The leader Corson captured me and some of my friends the other day, trying to persuade us to do some work for him, and we did not do that. Instead, we annihilated the entire endeavor, and there's little gnome accountant that was left of the gang had the deed, which we took for ourselves.
If you were indeed there,
Deed. Is it raining?
what was the gnome's name?
The gnome's name was...
It was Silith Pendlefith.
It was.
Silith, come out here.
Just the mob accountant of Primor.
Silith, come out here.
Mother.
Do you know these people?
And you see
Hi there,
this
Scylla.
gnome coming up.
Hi there. Wait, didn't we tell him that we didn't know anyone?
He didn't.
Silith, just...
Don't you remember me? Gonk!
Yes, I remember them, and as he says that, the entire bar goes back into
Is he just the mob accountant?
into party mode, and everyone starts brawling, and then you see Hugo kind of shoving him back away, like shoving him off.
And going, well, so I suppose these are indeed our heroes. Spears are on us.
What was a party place before becomes even more so, and as one person kind of goes, yeah, you see how he just uppercuts the guy next to him, and a second later, everyone starts holding one another.
I would like to head for the stage where there probably is a musician.
There is.
Yes, I would like to take that musician's place.
I would like to take the deed back before he...
Make a sleight of hand check.
Do I have a roll?
I'll distract him.
You are not aware of what he's about to do.
9.
This is gonna be fun.
I am not rolled.
You rolled 9.
I rolled 9.
He will
This is
roll
9.
natural one.
Roll a d20 without adding any modifiers.
Did he roll 9 as well?
With disadvantage, because he's very drunk.
I was lucky.
2.
1!
10 and nat 1. It is here. It's
critical.
So you basically stumble onto him.
I've been having 2 beers by now.
You get the
Dance with
feedback,
him?
and as you get the feedback, and
Yeah, I suppose you've earned it.
And as you turn around to look for your brother, you see that he's currently on his way up on the stage. Kind of half getting a drum out from his back. And as you come up, you see this half-orc just blindly sitting with his drum, looking at you going,
What are you doing here? You want to join in?
I do.
and you start playing your drum music.
Oh shit.
And the party increases in...
In half-orc.
I look at you and
A half-orc playing.
Steve, make a performance check.
Oh, a half-orc playing the pan flute.
I'm gonna use your mute half-orc. No!
Weird. Then the
I don't remember where my head is.
Boy, am I happy we're failed on.
They're brawling in the entire tavern.
all right. Let's hear what he has.
no,
He has
that's
something
okay.
for us.
Oh no.
The fighting.
Wait, it has to be hand 5. No, there's only good versions here. In any case, also then I don't have to remove any music from our video. You start playing the pan flute and it just sounds extremely bad to the extent where everyone stops. And someone just stands up and slaps the flute out of your hand.
That's a very
And the spell.
No, that's just my regular flute.
Slaps it out of your hands and you see it just land on the ground.
And the spell is broken.
That's actually a nice sentence. No, that's just my regular flute.
And
Just go and
it
pick
doesn't
another-
take long before you start playing again. And
I put it in my pocket.
as you come over and kind of maneuver your way through all the people that are fighting, you see that it's broken.
Pick up the rest of it.
I mean, it's pipes that are only put together by string essentially, but the string has snapped and some of the pipes are like on the floor next to each other.
I just pick it up.
And
I look at you.
And the party continues, the good vibes continue within the tavern, and I do not know how long you're planning on staying.
I kind of
I'm just gonna like. I think maybe tomorrow we'll think out and maybe make some arrangements about us being friends.
I think there's a possibility, but right now I think it's pretty dangerous to stay here for too long.
You're literally touching and weaving while you're
I'm actually talking to him while he's picking up under the
Go get him, I'll go out.
You go out, I'll go get Gong.
What?
What are you saying? Yeah.
And you get out. Gonk, you see your brother hastily making his way towards the stage.
Gonk, we need to go. Gonk, we gotta go. Nah, I'm gonna grab my brother.
You grab your brother.
What are you doing? I'm dragging him like this. So
I look at the half-orc playing the other drum and say, it was a pleasure playing with you!
Likewise.
and taking him out.
Also, do you speak the language that the other person speaks when you're, never mind.
I'm just dragging
You drag him out,
yeah.
and it doesn't take long before you make your way out into the street.
Okay.
What about yourself, John?
Walking out and just when I'm just there, I'm just gonna
And fuck this.
bit of prestidigitation, getting all the beer off.
It's all idea.
That would be a lot. Yes.
I walk with you guys far enough away from the tavern, maybe to the alleyway where you did disguise self.
We'll just head back, I guess.
We can probably talk to them tomorrow when they are hungover and hurt.
You all make your way back
This
to
was a waste of time.
Pale Dawn,
No,
and
we got to play the drum.
And we got to show them who's
you all make your way back to the Pale Dawn.
and meet up
the
with
group.
the
We
group.
sit with the
In the
bastard
barracks.
looking at
It is now getting pretty late at night.
Boy, I could use a drink.
I still
If
have a
only
beer
we
in
had
my
been
hand.
partying
You would not have
tonight.
been allowed to leave with that.
No, I know.
maybe we can get beer in here.
Beer here.
Well, we could. On our way back, can I find some beers for us to actually? Well, do you drink at all?
Is it possible to drink in the field though?
Just ask for beer.
I'd love a beer. Or 3.
One of the guards come in.
I would like a wheat beer.
Now you're being picky.
He's the leader.
You get a beer each, and you sit on your beds, chilling and conversing and drinking your beers. And as you finish drinking them, your friends come walking on in.
Well, Neil Rem didn't make it, so Neil Rem has been here.
He hasn't been here yet?
No.
Hopefully he'll come tomorrow.
Well, did you tell the guards downstairs that we might be expecting him? And that he can come up here?
Yes, we did.
All right. we tell you guys about the shit that's been happening at the tavern.
Sure, we did.
What?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a mess. But
well, why didn't you just stay and
Party? I don't think we really should.
It's not our kind of party.
I thought you were gonna infiltrate the gang.
Well,
Was
they
that
were
the
very
plan?
drunk
I'm
and
not getting
celebrating the Nimblefoot gang's demise.
And I'm not getting Silver Tusk and brawling with a bunch of drunks that have no idea about
did you say anything about Silith to us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The gnome. He's there
He was
with
there?
London too.
He was there?
Yeah,
Sylph?
Fiddle.
So now he's working for them, right?
I don't remember.
Well, I mean,
I guess he's working for
if
them.
being an accountant for a gang is what he's best at,
Probably.
I guess that's why.
Looking for a new
I
job.
just hope he's.
all right, even though that we kind of just told them that he worked for the.
Well, if he.
But they must have known because they have
That's
hired
why.
him now. Yeah,
That
they
must
would
have been why
They
they-
must have. Yeah, exactly. Because they asked about it. Yeah, of course.
Crazy.
I like it.
So,
You sit on your beds, you talk for a little while longer. Is there anything specific you want to discuss before?
So tomorrow we go to the mansion, to the hills.
Yeah, the Crytrapper Hills.
And see if we can find the.
First, we get maybe things from the mayor, and then.
Oh yeah.
Things from the mayor, maybe talk to Neil Rim, and then
Yeah.
head
let's
out.
hope he shows up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Actually, when you were told that someone that she might be, what was that? That was a message you received from.
Yeah,
The
that
hooded
was
figure?
the hooded figure. Yeah. He said that she might be able to beat us,
And
defeat us. I think it was.
I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but she talked about this, the fair lady that haunts the city. That there's a rumor about some kind of woman. Do you think that could be it? I'm just jumping to conclusions.
How did she describe that woman?
She told me that it was like an old, just a rumor about a woman haunting the city or something like that. Like a
No description of her.
Not that much. I think she thought it was probably a bit embarrassing talking about it because it was like a superstitious kind of thing. But if there's any truth,
Of all we've seen so far, I wouldn't put it past the city to have something like that.
So if a
it's
lady
just
is
funny that
haunting
she
the city,
mentioned it.
Mhm.
could be.
We need to ask Neil Rim about that.
Yeah.
Before I go to bed, I'm gonna try to fix my pamphlet. Just to
Make a
medicine. No.
survival check?
sleight of hand, maybe.
No, survival check.
Survival.
Be
Medicine.
with me. Yeah. Okay. That's
21.
That's a 15 plus survival.
Plus survival.
I just figured survival was like fixing stuff and repairing stuff and whatnot.
Crafty.
15.
You managed to put it back together,
Fitting.
but it's not quite as nice looking as it was before.
Could you have an expensive one as well?
But it was the
Was it
most
bad?
expensive thing in the shop.
But that's
It
not the
wasn't the same one.
one. No, it was
He
my
has his
old
own
pad.
already.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the one using.
That's
too bad.
Else the
Is that a new one you have there?
sound of the city
It is.
continues and you all lay down in your bed. You all go to sleep. Get yourself a long rest.
Yes,
Thank
we
you.
do.
And that's where we end today's session.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you for more gaming next time.
Oh yeah.
find out next time.